Oh. There we go. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I have indeed decided to start early, so you can bear with me while I just work out a couple of kinks and stuff. But hey, how is everyone? I should probably announce that I'm actually live on my current platforms. It will break down when I need it to work. True. Actually, no, it took me ages, but for once, Leon's stream is actually not breaking immediately. So that's a plus for the time being. Hello, I will just KW3S West. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Hey West. Hey Drifter. Good. Is it morning over there yet in Indonesia? Must be very late evening, I think, because you're +8, I think. Currently, I'm just quickly scheduling. Actually, I can just show you anyway. There's nothing. I'm just quickly making an event for my Discord, so anyone who's interested can jump in, or at least know. I will just do like an at whatever in a moment, though. Anyway. Oh wait, yeah, normally I do have these events scheduled ahead of time. I will be stopping about 6:30 today. I unfortunately have somewhere I need to pop off to. That is the wrong one. That is my schedule, my weekly schedule. Let's not do that. Yeah, nice little shot of the Apollo IE there. Did I write a description for this stream? Does anyone know? Does it actually say anything? Oh no, I did. Wow, I put effort in. Here you go. Here's some text that no one's going to read. Alright, we'll be on our way very quickly. I've gotten us quite a nice do I at everyone? I feel like this is an at everyone stream, right? This feels like an at everyone stream. We live :3. Up. There we go. By using that, everyone, are you sure you want to mention 200 plus people? Is that more than what? Hang on, Steam TV TDUSC, is that more than how many people are playing the game right now? Cinema, no way, point and low. Alright, sending that. Cool. It is indeed baguette time, Kuish. Hello. Hey, robot as well, I can see you. Don't worry, I'm not missing anything. I've actually been AFK in this mission for long enough that it's actually turned daytime with this Datsun 280Z. Let me just quickly do Twitter. I know I don't really do very much with that, but I'm just quickly right. What do I write on Twitter? TDUSC's dev diary will. TDUSC's dev diary showcasing year 2's content is upon us. That sounds so stupid. When me be stupid ITK. Oh, 3. Yeah, okay. Where's the link? Man. Hey Zelek, hey Radium. Yeah, I'm live already. Hey Andrew, welcome. That one. Oh no, not Twitter. Yeah, I use Twitter. I love Twitter. Unironically, like, unlike Reddit, which is just a cesspool everywhere, Twitter is nice once the algorithm sort of knows what you like and don't like. So you have to like quite a few posts, but my algorithm is pretty okay. Like, you can already see there's a Jimmy Broadbent thing there. I've got like I'm not gonna showcase my entire timeline in case there's some. That's actually quite funny. At the moment I said that. nothing. It's fine. It was just a cloud, guys. It was just a cloud. Just cloud. True. Okay, hang on. Brum. That was indeed a dev day. I don't know why my cursor keeps showcasing on stream. Let me rev this to 80Z. I assume that's not too loud for you lot. Hey Zonkas. in the clown for the dev day. So, for those out of the loop, how this started was the dev diary that's going to be live in about an hour or so. It had its name changed at some point to the dev documentary, and I've always been known of the opinion that that sounds stupid as hell. Like, I don't know why. It seems very like dumb. But then I joked about the abbreviation of like, you know, the dev diary became the dev doc officially, and then I joked that why are there leaves coming through the ground? Okay. Let's try and avoid those. So I just joked that if you combined like the dev diary and the dev doc, then it's just the dev dick. But then that's banned by the official Discord moderation bot for obvious reasons. But we can get around it with Generation Alpha slang, saying div dick with the H. Dockers. Just need to nuke not true. True is true. Is everyone else like this Datsun 280Z? It's pretty cool, right? Oh, the sun. I can see LeBron James saying you are my sunshine. My only sunshine. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I got this. This chill. Actually, the interiors are quite nice. I can see like all this thing shimmering off the glass and everything. What does that say in the middle actually? I've only just now noticed. Does that say Giri? What does that say? Oh, I see. This is all probably like silly words in Italian. Olio? Olio? I don't know why. That being the Italian word for oil sounds so stupid. I don't know why I was like, Giri? That's not a Italian name. That's like almost like a Japanese word. You'd like onigiri, like, you know, the triangles and shit. To be fair, the dive diary 1 hour can't be a diary. A dive documentary is more fitting. Yeah, I know. It's just like silly sounding. Nice badge for the Datsun. Yeah, I mean, like, it's silver. Like, onigiri, yeah. One of my favorite VTubers. Just woke up and saw the stream. Good morning. Yeah, I indeed did start, 15 minutes early. I cleared up my schedule today. I don't really have anything else to do right now. Unfortunately though, I will have to dart off like maybe half an hour after the dev documentary ends. I have a family birthday to attend to, and I don't want to be rude. So I will be having to go from driving in-game to driving in real life, so yeah. 1 minute, 1 hour and 5 minutes to shut down. True. Woman, how dare you? I can't believe this. I do love that it's like, whenever people see me on like Twitter or like, you know, any form of platform where you can see me but then not hear me, it is like a 50-50 chance that people think I'm a girl. I don't mind it, it's just funny. Woohoo, see as that time. True. Yeah. Okay, I do love driving my car, I'm not going to lie. I know it's like not a very interesting car and it's quite a slow car for most, but I love my car, I don't care. It's so cute, it's so fun to drive as well. I barely use, I don't think I've ever put it in sport mode still. Oh no, I did once and it massively changes the throttle responsiveness. But it's not a very quick car at all. I'm pretty sure it goes from 0 to 60 in like tomorrow, but like it's my car, so. I think one of my favorite quirks about it, like sound-wise, just driving it, is that sometimes that you can hear like this sort of, I don't want to call it a hum, but like this kind of whining sound. And to me, as like a car guy, that kind of sounds like a turbo, but if you know anything about my car, the CRZ, it's naturally aspirated. So it's actually just the electric motor doing that. It is in fact a hybrid, for those who don't know. Non-binary individual, true. Fuck family, only DevTech matters. But I mean, I'm streaming a DevTech, don't worry. That's why I'm here. Hondas are so nice. The way they make the suspension so good, yeah. And this car's like super low down as well, the CRZ. It's like quite an engaging drive without being like a massive ball ache. For context, this car, like, it weighs more than a ton. Sure, it's not like some Miata or whatever. But I think it's only like 1.1, 1.2, which is like less than one of my friends' Mini 1. The Mini 1, for context, is the basically Mini Cooper from like 2006-ish. Is my mouth tracking not working? Maybe it's not. Maybe I must try to be a little quiet because there's still people working in my household. And I'm not, what's it? Exaggerating my mouth movement like I normally have to. Yeah, I'm talking about the CRZ. I'm not talking about my my Datsun 280Z. Hey, Jonathan. Welcome. I would like to do a video covering my little CRZ at some point. But it's like a matter of getting, say, footage to talk about it without A, doxing myself, and B, doxing myself, so... This car sounds nice though. I do like how all the classics kind of sound in TDUSC. I mean, most of the cars will sound really good. Oh, actually, what's it? The Apollo IE is getting changed next season. That's the only car I think we know is getting changed, unless... Oh no, the Diablo I think they did explicitly say is going to be changed. Matt, early on about the rival Matt from Kawa. True. No, because I'll be better, because I won't just do drag races and do nothing else. No, Matt is good. He does raid tests occasionally. It's just the Wow Corporation that forces him to do like only drag races. P50Z sounds best stock. With upgrade, it sounds a bit weird, sadly, like the Diablo. Oh, really? Wow drag races peak. I mean, it's peak for like some, but it's kind of boring when like a lot of like YouTube car content is just drag racing and nothing else. Like a lot of there are like accessible tracks for like people or like YouTubers to use that you don't have to buy. Oh, did I just go past it? I did go past it. I'm stupid. So that's why I kind of wish people would do more. Because that's what made like the Top Gear like test track so good. It was like no bullshit, just the car as it came, production, around the same track, same driver. Okay, it might be slightly different, but like weather conditions, but at least they marked it down as different. That's what I miss, really. Actually, I want to see like a bajillion drag race videos on YouTube. I don't care if a car's faster to the quarter mile or not. Like, for context, the LaFerrari is the fast accelerating car out of the LaFerrari 918, but the 918 absolutely demolishes the LaFerrari on track. It's always like maybe 2% faster on track, maybe more. It's certainly like a couple of seconds fast on certain tracks, from what I've seen. Upgrading the 250 GTO should ban my account. I should just upgrade the 250 GTO and start playing One Gun Midnight music. What games have done for it anymore? The last game that I can remember is Forza Motorsport 7. Probably that. Gonna put Casino Wheels on the 250 because it costs to be the boss. ASAP Rocky mentioned. I still can't believe I found like a 10-minute video of someone just like looping ASAP Rocky's like thing of just saying thingy. I thought the 918 was the fastest accelerating. It's the slowest accelerating out of the Holy Trinity. It's the, I think, I'm not sure if the P1, it definitely gets to about 100 kilometers quickest out of all of them, but like immediately afterwards, it just kind of dies off compared to everyone else. Oh, wait, I've just realized. Why isn't chat working? Oh, because I've got it hidden, because I was like recording not that long ago. Oh, it's still not working. Okay, fantastic. I just unhidden it. There's nothing. Okay. Cool. Cool. Thumbs up. What am I doing? What should we do? I have no idea. We have like an hour. Have people actually seen the roadmap like en masse? Well, I could go to Ibiza and have a little look-see to see if there's any interesting stuffs. But have people actually seen the roadmap? Oh, well, what is this? That's it? It's just this? Okay, cinema. I brought it over to that screen for no reason. Behind the scenes. Okay, I've got it loaded. All loaded in. 140 people. Already there. Wow, okay. Yeah, there's nothing to... How are people asking at what time? At what time? Maybe like the time it says at bottom left? What? Okay. I've pseudo forgotten what I'm doing. Oh right, I was going to show people the roadmap, and I'm... Okay, I guess I could show you lot the official graphic that we have first. So this is what we got. Maybe like a week or two ago. And people have pretty much fully deciphered it. I'm trying to quickly find where I put this image of it being completed by the community, like super quickly. Why can I not find it? Has anyone got the roadmap thing? Hang on. Oh wait, I've got it. Brilliant, here you go. Okay, I got it. Fantastic. YouTube shows the time in your time zone too? Yeah, I know, right? Alright, so we got basically taxi missions, and we've kind of seen that recently on the Discord, if you've not seen. I think that was yesterday's tease even. No, it wasn't yesterday's tease, it was the day before that. But like, nice mini GP, got the interior lights working, got the seatbelt going across and everything. Yeah, that's work in progress. But like, to be honest, it's work in progress, but I don't think this will be fixed, to be honest. It's not that big of a deal. You won't be like staring at them. But yeah, we have passengers now. I mean, at some point, maybe they will bring back like the passenger mode in like multiplayer. Like TD2 had that. KT have already done it for WSC, so it's sort of like a matter of time until they do it, but that's not what this is, obviously. There's someone in your car and you don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why, to be honest. They're probably drunk from being from going to the club and we have to drive them home. I'm calling it now. That's what this mission specifically will be. Like, he's got the Hawaiian shirt on, the ripped jeans, sunglasses, and he's just come from indoors like it's nighttime. Like, he looks like the type, right? He looks like the type. They remind me of the top model missions. I guess, I mean, that is for the most part what they kind of are supposed to be. So that's like the kind of like bit of content we're getting. Obviously, as we're going through this, there are going to probably be quite a lot of things that they haven't told us. This is just some of the things that are coming in these seasons. We have KT engine enhancements. I mean, they already said that this season is going to be big for like optimization. They're going to do economy changes, like major economy changes during here, and a graphics overhaul sort of thing. So that's all coming in Season 5. This is not important. Season 6 is supposed to be like the community missions. Oh, my chat bubbles do work on their end side. Okay, fantastic. They weren't working before. But I guess it's now community voted missions rather than just a community season per se. But I guess that's kind of cool, to be honest. I do really hope that it's not just like one cool like mission and then the rest are shit, so that the devs can say, oh wow, look, you guys voted for it, wow, how could that have happened? Like, I really hope it doesn't come down to that, but I feel like it might at some point. Pagani is returning. Yes, very, very cool. I in fact do love Pagani. I know a lot of people might think that I just hate anything Italian. Pagani is probably my favorite Italian brand because Lancia fell off big time. I just hope they don't go overboard with Pagani, because like with a lot of brands in this game, it's kind of getting ruined when they keep adding like more of the same car. So I hope we don't have like a 5 billion like Zonda variant, because then that kind of makes it like less special, at least in my opinion, and kind of annoying when like you want something new and you get like the same. But at least like oh, I'm not sure if you lot thought, not all of you at least, we are getting our first right-hand drive car in TDUSC very, very soon. October, we're getting the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. There we go. Lovely right-hand drive car. First right-hand drive car in TDUSC. There you go. Interior and everything looks amazing, actually, after looking at this. It does really make me wish we could get the GPS things, but I'm sure that's probably like a licensing issue thing now. In Season 7, something that I wasn't really expecting, but we might be getting like a version of the CRC back. First D-Type GT40. Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't consider it the first right-hand drive car either. The D-Type is really the only right-hand drive car in game currently. The GT40 is in fact, you sit on the right, but it is still left-hand drive. You drive it with your left hand while your right hand does the shifting, because the shifter is on your right. So the D-Type for me is the first right-hand drive car, but I guess this is like the first right-hand drive car in which they couldn't get a left-hand drive model, left-hand drive version of it. But yeah, the official racing center, kind of something I wouldn't have expected, but I guess this is where they're going to do the ranked sort of matchmaking from. I really hope this is where we get a custom mission, custom race editor. I really, really want that. So I really hope that's what that comes with. But this is going to be the season dedicated to Asian vehicles as well. I don't believe there is a left-hand drive D-Type. If there is, probably like the first time I'm hearing of it. But to be honest, I don't really care too much about it to know too much. Yeah, this season is dedicated to Asian vehicles, at least from what they've said. So I believe every single car in this season will be Asian. And we also have 2 new brands coming during the season, 2 Asian brands coming during the season. So speculation for that is going to be quite fun, because there's a shit ton of like Asian brands that could come. But 2 is very limiting, but it's at least good baby steps. What TDUSC? And then finally in Season 8 we're getting our houses back. And yeah, this is just kind of repeated text, because obviously they don't really want us to know so much. Ah, my bad. Alright, I was going to Ibiza, but maybe not. I think just cruising around Hong Kong Island might be more fun, actually. If people want to join, they're free to. Actually, I gotta make sure. Wait, hang on, let me just switch over here. I'm not sure if I'm actually online on Steam. I don't know if you could actually see if I'm online or I'm not online on Steam. Brilliant. Please don't say I'm playing like VTube Studio OBS or some shit. Okay, it does say I'm playing TDUSC. Alright, cool. Let me switch it back. We have about 49 minutes until the Debari goes live. And here I am with my casino car. Because the casino is coming in Season 4, or next season, which I believe will come Wednesday. Why do I keep switching between offline and online? Because I, sometimes I play like what's it? Sometimes I have to like keep restarting certain games, and it gets kind of annoying to like some people. So I just stay offline for the most part on Steam. And sometimes I don't want certain friends joining. You know how it is. Where is this taking me? Oh, right. Oh, actually, I wasn't planning on going this way, but I have just had an idea. Because we're going to the casino, there's probably like 2 like likely places where we'd teleport to the casino. No, it's not here. It's not here. It's not here. Ah. So the casino, if people don't know, is pretty much based in Macau, the gambling capital of the world, if you will. So perhaps it's only fitting that we get to teleport there from the Hong Kong Macau ferry terminal, which is what this is, the Shuntak Center. With its like, I haven't just realized, like, yeah, it's like one of the few buildings that have like a sort of, I don't want to call it hologram, but like kind of like digital screen thing. I kind of wish like more buildings had that in Hong Kong, to be honest. But it is what it is. Let me just actually go down so you can see. But I mean, like, if it's in Macau, and like a lot of things kind of like point to the fact that it's in Macau. I mean, you've got the slot machine we'll have is called Macau Lights. The bar, the casino bar, is called Lotus, which is the flower of Macau. It's on its flag and everything, the main flower of Macau. It just sort of all leads to that. So why not actually utilize this Hong Kong Macau ferry terminal that has like, I think I worked out to be like 50 plus helicopter flights from here to Macau. This is a bit far-fetched, but I hope with future updates the buildings and map become more complex. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. I really do hope that they update Hong Kong at some point. Not as like one massive like fuck off update. I just hope they like slowly update it over time, like little bits. Something like actually manageable. Yeah, here's the Macau ferry terminal. In real life, this is actually one of the very few, and I say very few, multi-story car parks. Like above ground. There would be there's a lot of like multi-story car parks below ground in Hong Kong, but there's not many above ground because that's quite a waste of like space on Hong Kong Island. And Hong Kong Island is like, I think, the most expensive place to live per square meter. But like, we only have this like little car park here where they've not really bothered to put the parking. They've pretty much just extended the pavement here and they've not really bothered to do it properly, like a lot of things. But yeah, you wish they would expand Ibiza? I mean, yeah, they probably are going to expand Ibiza. I showcased like a semi-realistic 30-kilometer squared area that they could expand to of like the roads that they have put down. And to be honest, from what Alex, Evan, the community manager, has said, they probably are going to be looking to expand Ibiza before they do anything with Hong Kong. Alex says they're not going to update Hong Kong in year 2, let alone year 3. I don't remember him saying anything about year 3, but year 2 definitely, I would agree, is too early. The thing is that, like, I do find it quite cute that, like, me, like, small channel and everything, I think I'm only, like, 1.5 thousand subscribers or something like that. I'm having a bit of an impact. I mean, I logged on earlier this morning and saw that people were talking about, like, the south side. In fact, let's go cruise to the south side now. They were talking about like the south side missing a lot of buildings and districts and everything. I'm at 1.75. Wow, okay, that's more than I thought. Hey Yin Yang, welcome. Yeah, this hill in particular, Chosen Hill. This is like home to like all the rich, mega rich people. Yeah, let's go over there. That'd be fun. Maybe have a little car swap though. I do really like just cruising around Hong Kong though. It's nice. Like, people who live in like left-hand traffic countries don't really get very much appreciation from like racing game, period. So to have like a left-hand traffic country in a racing game and it to be like this accurate for the most part, it's quite nice. I met the missing village of Chosen Hill, true. Maybe I should just post like a Tom Scott thing for each of them. Let's go in, or not into this British dealership. Let's change car here. Is there a particular vehicle people would be interested in? Let's just, how do I expand this X? Okay. Oh, actually, I have, recently bought this. So, I noticed something funny on the car sound poll, and a car that a lot of people actually voted for was this, the Dodge Challenger. And like, I can understand it, the supercharger is really quiet, it should be a lot louder, but like the sound, like, let me just pause this. And people think that's bad. People think that needs to be changed. Like, what? Are you crazy? That's like probably one of the best sounding challenges I've ever heard in a video game. And it's getting voted so high. I mean, same thing with the SVJ. Hang on, I'm just having a pop. Oh no, there is that. Sometimes I do have to double check I'm actually going the right way. I do don't know the map off by heart, but not quite 100% there yet. The wine is too muted. Yeah, I know. That's like my favorite part about it too. I know I'm normally like that, but like the engine, the sound at least sounds really good. Actually, if we're talking about superchargers, then there's at least one car. There's at least one car that got justice for its supercharger win. Where is it? It is the Ford Mustang GT500, the old one. So here we go, GT500. Let me just switch to bonnet cam. Let me just pause my music. Like, this too should be louder, but at least it's nice. Like, combining it with the engine noise as well. Like, that sounds pretty good, right? Wait, can you hear it that well in interior? Sort of. What is happening with the sky and the wing mirror? What? It's just black. Okay, cool. Shame there's no superchargers on upgrade. True. The SL Black Series needs a sound update ASAP. It does not. The SL65 sounds basically the same as it does in real life. If you've heard the SL65 in real life, it sounds exactly the same. Both of them sound like vacuum cleaners. Does it need to be louder? Maybe it needs to be louder, but that's really I mean, it is like a super quiet car. I've seen a couple in real life, but like, let's just have a little look-see. Last time I remember, it sounds about right. What I remember, at least. I did recently buy it, actually, as well. Mercedes SL65. Fits but accurate? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, okay. It's quiet, but that is exactly what it sounds like. I'm getting a sound video right now. I'm getting like the first sound video I see. This sounds basically exact bang on for what the Black Series sounds like. The sound team did it justice. Like, hang on, let me pause my music. Like, this is the SL65 Black. Oh. Like that is what it sounds like. It's so quiet. It's such a quiet car. Like it sounds exactly the same. You can't really complain about it. Like if you want to complain about the SL65's like sound, it's exactly the same for the most part. If you want to complain about the sound, you gotta go complain to Mercedes. Ask them to make a better sounding car. See, what else is like a good one? Oh, for like, if we're just talking about superchargers now, if I'm not mistaken, not the F-Type, but the car that weirdly has the same engine, the Land Rover Range Rover Sport SVR, also has a supercharger one? Yeah, so sometimes it's the cars you don't expect it to sound like, for the superchargers to sound good, where they actually do. We needed a new GTR 2017. To be fair, I would say I wouldn't want a newer GTR, like, because I'm sort of, I'd rather like more diversity. But if we get a new GTR, I would actually like the Ital Design R50 GTR. That would be quite nice, at least in my opinion. Because that at least is like quite different looking to what the GTR sounds like. Oh yeah, funny quirk about the Evora, right? This has a Toyota V6 supercharged 3.5 litre, if I'm not mistaken. Probably am. But the engine is behind me. However, the supercharger is loudest in bonnet cam for like no reason. So yeah, if you're looking for supercharger sounds, these are probably like the 3 best cars in TDUSC for them. I'm a bit indifferent about the GTR 50. I like how the front looks. I think the rear just looks horrible though. Bluetooth supercharger, yeah, actually. I mean, you can just about hear it. Yeah. Did I start my music again? Oh no, I did. It's just really quiet. It's really bizarre, that's why I like it. Yeah, that's fair. I do like this little town, though. I mean, this doesn't exist in real life. Like, in real life, this is like a massive, like, town full of aquariums, like, rich people clubs, yachts, and whatever, but in TDUSC, it's just like a peaceful town randomly here, surrounding this massive tree. To me, it kind of feels like they wanted to add certain things to the map, but then, like, got bored and just did it anyways in like areas that it didn't really make sense. Yeah, here's like, say, one of the turns that's missing a lot near the German dealer. Isn't here near the water park? Yeah, I mean, there's an aquarium basically where my pointer is right now. But there is a huge theme park here, and then there's like another like water park thing with like animals, I think, here, like sea animals, that sort of thing. Actually, I can just show you, can I? That's the cool thing about TDUSC, is that, sure, you might not consider it like fully a TDU game, whatever, but it still has like the whole one-to-one ethos. Arguably more so than TD1 and TD2, where it actually follows the road structure a lot closer than those two games. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, so it's not really supposed to look like this, but like, yeah, okay, that is like quite literally what it looks like. Like, bro, this is what we're being deprived of. This is like the sort of thing we're being deprived of in TDUSC. I'm sure someone's gonna take this out of context and say I'm asking for like all of these elaborate things that don't really add for anything to gameplay, but like, you know, this is like sort of what we're missing. Oh my god, bro. It would be cool to have like, not like a one-to-one recreation, but like, you know, some sort of like mock-up park, like, call it like, I don't know, fucking... Well, they love using TD2 characters, right? So, what would be like a good TD2 character for this? Like, I've already milked the crap out of the wintry name. Maybe this would be like a Wilder Brother Park? Wilder Park? Something like that? I mean, that actually doesn't sound too terrible to me now thinking about it. And then we've also got like this footpath leading up to this like helipad thing here, which would have given us like quite a nice view of the island and everything. Actually, I wonder if it's actually in game still, because if you don't know, basically even if the roads aren't one-to-one, the terrain is one-to-one. Let's go grab an off-roader and maybe see if we can go across country. So hey, Renee. Miami Harris closing update would be cool. Yeah, I agree. Oh, speaking of, let me shift into a low RPM so you can hear me. They said that they'd be working with brands that aren't necessarily, or they're licensing brands that aren't necessarily car brands in year 2. So as much as I'd like to cope and say, wow, do you mean furniture brands? That'd be so cool in our houses and everything. I'm pretty sure that probably just means it's going to be clothing things. One, their clothing stores in Hong Kong, probably two things. One, like the development costs would be a lot, and they've already, like, this is already like kind of a rush game, let's be real. And two, because they wanted the solo hotel to feel more like a hub. And to be fair, right, when the houses come, I don't mind if they don't add clothing shops to the island, but I would like the solo hotel to become more like a shopping center, if you get what I mean. Like, I don't mind that there's not clothing stores around the island. It means that I'm not running into something every like 5 seconds as well, but like, if this solo hotel became like a shopping center when houses come, that'd be cool, at least in my opinion. Yeah, like big, huge ass mall. Yeah, exactly. Give me like bunch of different shops, different brands, did clothes and everything. You know, like a massive mall. Like, yeah. I don't say mall because I'm like not American, but like, yeah, that. I did say off-roader. Why don't we go? I said Wilder Park, didn't I? So for the Wilder week, I actually just quickly banged this together in like 2 seconds. You know how Ryan. Was it Ryan or was it Chris? No, it was Ryan. Ryan Wilder had his Turek in TD2. Yeah, basically this. I did bang it together really quickly, and it looks shit. I'm sure someone will be able to make like a better looking version of it, but yeah. This is what we shall be using. HKS. So I would stray away from the car brands and just keep it like purely... Oh, unless I'm being stupid. I don't know if a HKS clothing thing... Yeah, parking garage, true. Gap, French connection, true. Well, we're in Hong Kong, right? So, well, I don't actually know many Hong Kong brands, but like, one brand that's been gaining a lot of traction in Asia is Uniqlo. I mean, I love their clothes here as well in London, and they're quite global now. That'd be cool. But I mean, they're kind of basic. It's just because their clothes fit me so well, to be honest. But I don't really care too much about branded clothes. I don't know if other people have different opinions about that. When it comes to clothing, I really don't care. I just want a lot of options. Which means like I would kind of prefer them to be fictional. Oh, that looks like a decent place to climb. When it comes to like licensed brands though, have I got off-road tires on this? I do, okay. I want shit like IQ. Like straight up, I just want IQ and stuff. We recently played like a gacha game that I got creator access to called Neverness to Everness, and that has like a few lifestyle things as part of the game. It's a minor part of the game, bear in mind, it's like a secondary thing, but that has cars, it has real estate, it has business ownership, and it also has like furniture stores you can go into and buy furniture for your house to put into your house and stuff. Okay, I hate that you can't tilt the camera unless you're doing like less than, I think it's like 30 kilometers an hour. That hits. I hate that. So stupid. What is this? Hot Wheels are livery true. It's me quickly banging together Rain Wilder's livery from TDU2, like a modern version of it. For like the live event however many months ago. I mostly just want proper feminine clothing, more dresses, skirts. True. Like, I genuinely feel the pain. Like, I actually have a female character right now in game, but like, there is no female clothing at all, basically, and they all like kind of shit. Even like the sundress and stuff. Oh, is this the top of the hill? This is where the helipad would be? Wow, can't see shit. It's like Victoria P, can't see shit, but actually it's kind of a cool view. Wait, hang on. Maybe you can get a nice photo. You switched to a male character because of it? True. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't blame you. Yeah, it's a cool location. I mean, I actually put a house here in one of my house videos instead of putting it in Chosen Hill because I thought this would be a much better view. And to be fair, I guess you can kind of just about see it through the... Okay, you really cannot see what I mean through here, but you know what I mean. You have no right to judge. Did you never played it? I mean, you're right at home with most people on like Twitter and whatever who hate the game because it's an online-only game, and then they go run back to like another online-only game that they're playing. Like, okay, cool. Oh shit. Yeah, this is not the best game in the world, but I thoroughly enjoy it. That is a rock. Sad. Alright, we've got 25 minutes until the thingy, Dev Diary. I was considering just doing like delivery missions until we got there, or like just cruising around for a bit. Perhaps I could look at doing one of the crown jewel races, and that will get us to a similar time. But obviously not Ruby, that takes like 40-ish minutes to do. Amber I think is similar. Whoa, 22. I could do that. That is one of my favorite ones in the game. Amethyst. I haven't done Amethyst since, right? I think that takes like about 15 minutes. I can join you if you do a crown jewel. Man, I do want to do the what's it? I want to do the Amber, but I don't think we can always sync up quickly enough. You're down for one? Alright, let's do not the Amber one then. I think Sci-Fi also takes like about 20 minutes. Jade I absolutely loathe. That is such a boring crown jewel. Sure, I have not done Amethyst in forever. Let's try that. Sci-Fi was 20 minutes max. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's try Sci-Fi. If I have to bail, I have to bail. Okay, sure. People want to sync up, feel free to. I just need to check what cars are eligible. Let's see. Oh, it's PR 650 to 850. Right, okay. Check the leaderboards. I have to get there to check. I'm just quickly seeing what cars I have available for me to do that in. It would be fun to do it in something not all-wheel drive for a change. It's such a shame we can't use the Beetle buggy. That's like one of my favorite cars in this game. It's so fun to drive. I could probably destroy my Stratos. I'm sure my Stratos isn't going to enjoy this, but we could try and do it in the Stratos.
Turn right, then turn left.
I don't know why the Stratos sound like really bugs me in this game. It sounds really good until you get to like higher RPMs, and then it just sounds a bit off.
200 meters, turn left.
Like that doesn't quite sound right to me.
Turn left. 800 meters, turn right.
Actually, this will probably take quite a while if I do the Stratos. Ah, fuck it. We'll do all drive stuff. Actually, this is assuming I can get up in time.
In 200 meters.
I think what I'll do is I'll use the RSC Tron GT for shit and giggles.
In 1 kilometer, turn left.
I wish they changed it. I hate the gear like sometimes hanging at a certain like lowish RPM because you're in like too high of a gear. I'd rather the engine just start dying than it do that.
In 400 meters.
These roads are so fun though. Wish we had like more narrow roads like this.
Turn left. Turn left.
I went back on Forza Horizon 5 the other day in like Forever. I don't hate the game by the way. But it was just so weird and different.
In 800 meters, turn right.
Yeah, avatars are like a pretty trivial matter of a racing game. The thing is that like loads of people were of the opinion that clothing is a fine reward for like a Test Drive Unlimited game. And then like a TDU game launched and then people were suddenly not fine with clothing in the TDU game. Which I always find really funny sometimes on like social media. Whenever they see like the lever reward and it's not like a sticker but rather like a piece of clothing. I want more clothing as like lever reward. Like straight up I think clothing should be the only reward you can get from life events. And then maybe like add all the clothing from the live events from the season before, like the season that's just ended, to the store afterwards. To reduce FOMO, because we desperately need more clothing options in game. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I need to probably invite you, don't I? Invite again. Okay. Anyone else want to join in on this? Let's see. Let's just check how they're doing. Yeah, this is starting in 19 minutes. That thing. Okay, cool. Multiplayer mode. Oh, sorry, I didn't see. Wait, did you get an invitation? I didn't see you were sending it. My bad. I didn't even have the brainwave to think that you are in there. Can't. Sorry. Yeah, no worries. You did. Oh, wait, that only goes up to 850. I don't know what vehicle to use, to be honest. Is that good? I think the last time I used the Bentley Continental GT. Maybe, I mean, it's been a while since I've driven it, so maybe I'll just use that. I like my Bentley anyway. Standard tires, yeah. Stock drive mode, does that sound about right? Maybe we'll just chuck that on and pray. Yeah, fuck it. Do I think the devs will listen to my concerns about regarding the Hong Kong map, by the way? I think they will not, if it's just me. The thing is that they are a small team, so they'll always be gauging like what people think are like a priority and stuff. And when I like voice things about the map, I'm not always saying, and for to be honest, I'm never saying that it's a priority. I'm just saying that it's like a thing that exists, if you get what I mean. So I'm not really saying like, oh, they must do this immediately or game bad, which is sometimes like the takeaway some people have from my videos, which I find a little sad. But I think if enough people like said like, hey, we would like so and so to be in game, then they would maybe consider it, like pushing it up the chain a bit, if it even exists on the chain at all, which is why I make those videos, because for the most part I don't think those like the changes or whatever are even on like the board of like ideas that they think they might change. I've realized that I accidentally hit all the UI to show people what like no UI looks like currently in season 3, because they're gonna add like a legitimate like no UI mode in season 4 coming Wednesday. But when I re-enabled it, I guess I forgot to re-enable the leaderboard in races, so I can't see what's behind or like by how much. Oh no, I can see by how much, but I can't tell like who's behind or whatever. Whoops. Okay, this is maxed out, but I kind of missed the sound of the Bentley at least, if not the driving. W12, my beloved. There's loads more things I could say about the Hong Kong map, but I just haven't. Just because I don't really want to be, you know, that guy. I don't want to be the armchair developer either. It's just things I sort of want to bring up to the developers that are a thing that exists that they could potentially consider later down the line, sort of thing. Also, thank you for the sub. Oh my god, has YouTube only just caught up? Has YouTube only just caught up with stuff? I guess so. Okay. I got a good roll, true. Shifa and Bryson, yeah, thank you so much, Shifa and Bryson, for becoming members. I forgot that my subscription member sound was I think it's the BMW. I think it's the BMW like warning sound. Alex is about to go live, bro. Yeah, okay. Rest in peace, everybody watching. Alright, see you then. No. It's okay. I'm sure his stream is probably going to be quite interesting anyway. He is like still the biggest creator slash also the community manager now, so there is like quite some incentive of watching him anyway. But yeah, thank you everyone for the subscriptions and shit. And the couple members. It means a lot, especially for like a small creator like myself. It would be cool, and I didn't think it would be achievable, but it would be cool if we could get to 2k subs this year. Genuinely didn't think it'd be achievable. I did take quite a large break from content recently, and I've just gotten back into it. Alex live will be a war. To be fair, that's also another thing, Alex's stream. At least I know for, yeah, to be fair, I know for a fact that like Alex's stream is just going to be people asking for shit to be in-game. Also, I've just been like cruising along here. I've kind of forgotten I'm in a race, bro. And now I have that easy breathing down my neck. Come on, eventually. Not time to show your fat ass to everyone. Okay. Alright, Flora, come on, Bentley. You have 8 more cylinders. That's good enough. Oh, not 8 more cylinders. What am I talking about? 7? Yeah, 7. More cylinders. Come on. Ooh. I was like, where's my dad's Ford S? It's Max throwing up warnings. True, I don't know why the bot just decided to do all the alerts all at once. That was kind of funny. But I guess that is like a realistic BMW sound. Wait, was it BMW? No, BMW is harsher. No, that was the Ford chime. I'm stupid. What do I use the BMW? I definitely used the BMW chime for something. I definitely used the BMW chime for something. Maybe I've used it to censor me swearing sometimes, but now I just don't care anymore. Because I'm British. It's part of my birthright. Five people just left because I said that. Oh god. Whoops, I forgot about that corner. I do really like the Sapphire and Amber race a lot in this game. Normally I don't like these races that are like mixed surface because it really sort of like it kind of makes you want to take like more of a road car and just hit it out for off-road stuff rather than the other way around. But this is nice. You can still hear some of the 8 of next intro. Oh god. I apparently had like a really Singaporean accent when I lived in Singapore. So I was born here in the UK. When I was 3 we moved to Singapore and then I came back when I was 9-ish. So I was only in Singapore for about 6 years. But apparently I had like a really Singaporean accent. And I wouldn't be surprised if I also had like a la and everything. Yeah, then, oh my god, please turn. Please turn! Your boat? I just didn't want to snap back the other way. Okay. Gentle. Turn, feed it through. Go. We love big boat. Ooh. Oh, I'm stupid. I can't even see how much is left in the race. So we have how much time till thingy? 11 minutes. Well, I guess we'll put it this way. I'm sure there'll be like a countdown, right? Is there a premiere or is there a live stream? Does anyone know? I can't check right now. If it's a premiere, that means that might be like a 2-minute countdown. Oh my god. The front end turned around the corner and then like came back out and I was like... Oh no, I've cooked that. Oh, we're going down here. Nine seconds already, goddamn. Isn't this the road with the jump? Oh, okay. It indeed was the road with the jump. I kinda wish the off-road roads would be a bit more bumpy, to be fair. Or at least the off-road, like, trails, if you know what I mean. The, like, dotted line ones. That would be nice. Oh. Oh. Drifting a Bentley, indeed off-road even. Yeah, I was gonna say Bentley. Or a Chad of a car. You know what's even more Chad? Taking this out of the W12 instead of the V8. Although, whilst I was checking every car's sound for like the car sound poll thing, I did check every car's specs and I found out, rather interestingly, that our in-game Bentley Continental that you're seeing me drive right now As you can hear, it's a W12, but it actually has the stats of a V8 Bentley Continental. So it's actually lighter than it should be, but it also has less power and torque than it's supposed to have, because it's got the stats of the... I did not see that was a tap. I thought we were going all the way up the road. Actually, if we're not going all the way up the road, why didn't we take the path that went to the satellite station? Oh well. Come on, dun. How bad does it look in interior cam? Because I know what the steering animation is nice, but it's like 1080 degrees. But the speed typically can't keep up most of the time. Yeah, I'm like... Oh, it's actually okay. It's working. It's serviceable. Also, if you have the game and you want recommendations for like cars driving in first person, Caterham 620R hands down best car in the game for first person driving. That is the most fun car in the entire game. Likely because it's like really low down and there's an open air and everything, but it's just so fun to drive in first person. The center speed is phenomenal. And I guess because it's open, not necessarily open top, but like the fact that it's hasn't got like a windscreen or whatever in front of you. I don't know how TDUSC classifies it, but basically you've got like actual wind noise. Whereas like if you've ever opened the roof of like a convertible or opened your windows in TDUSC, you might have noticed that there's no wind noise rushing past for some reason. But in these cars, you at least do have wind noise. That's nice at least. IDK what's the off-road meta in the game, but that's a really good car for that. Well, it's not in the cross-country class, so it's not ever going to be the off-road meta. As of right now, I believe the off-road meta is the Porsche Cayenne for the cross-country class. And the Lamborghini Urus is a very close second. As far as I'm aware, at least. How many sellers do I have? Enough to earn me $1 grand. Hopefully. Oh god. I have, I think, 15 million seller coins, if that's what you mean. I haven't got that much money. I don't do like rank for money. I don't really do very much like, I don't know, money grinding per se, either. Beautiful slide from the Continental GT. I love how this try is just like, or just complimenting the Continental GT. I love this car. I should drive it more. I did drive it quite a fair bit at launch, because like at launch, no one knew what was meta and everything, right? And I bought it as my first Grand Touring car. If you look at the bottom right, you can see my odometer. I've actually done like 850, oh fuck, I shouldn't have looked, 850 kilometers in it. And I love this car. This is probably still my favorite Grand Tourer in the game, at least from what the game classifies as a Grand Tourer. Just because I love the Continental so much. And this game actually has like a decent sound for it, unlike most games. It sounds really pathetic in most games. And then the games where like the Continental might sound good is like sim racing games, but then you run into the issue of the Bentley Continental GT3. It's not a W12, it's a V8, which is kind of boring. So actually having a W12 is nice. You know what car I do wish they had though, from Bentley? I really do wish we had a Bentayga. And like, I'm one to talk because I hate SUVs. But like, the Bentley Bentayga, Speed 12, I think it's called, whatever, the W12 one. That would be a really nice car to have. But like TDUSC is already about like SUVs that can't really go off-road. It's more so the luxury SUVs, rather than like, I don't know, say like a Defender or like a Jeep Wrangler or like, you know, something like that. We don't have any of those. We have like the rich boy SUVs, like the ones that like you touch a piece of gravel and you die. So Bentayga would be really nice to have. Bentayga or new G-Wagon? Bentayga I would take 100%. G-Wagon we don't really need. We have a G-Wagon. Yeah, it's last gen, but it's like, it's still a modern G-Wagon. I'd rather have something else. And ironically, like, the majority of the cross-country cars in game right now are like very German dominant. So I wouldn't mind more like, you know, non-German cars. In fairness, I'm not sure what like American SUVs I'd ask for. A lot of people say the Escalade, but you know, I don't think, is the Escalade sporty at all? I don't think it is. Like the Bentayga at least has like its huge W12. I don't know if the Escalade has anything of value to offer, is it? Other than being fat. God, I've seen a few Escalades here in London for like one of the NATO summits, and they look so stupid on like non-American roads. Yeah, we already have the RSQA technically, like in a few forms. The Peru Sangue would make sense to bring at some point. Oh, the DBX would also make some sense to bring. I mean, I'm listing cars that I don't necessarily like myself, but when I talk about like car editions, I try to like detach my own personal biases from these cars a fair bit and just go with what the game needs, which is typically not what most people do when they suggest cars for the game. They just go with like their favorite cars and then wonder why the car list feels so shit. That's why, again, I'm not like crazy hyped about Pagani. Like, Pagani are my favorite, my Italian brand, alongside Lancia. But like, if you take away the brand and like look at what the vehicles are, we don't really need another V12 rear-wheel drive Italian supercar. Not really. We have like a shit ton of them already. But I don't mind seeing them, especially if it's a Zonda Cinque, because that's like a car that wouldn't exist had it not been for Hong Kong. Again, I just really hope we don't get like a bajillion, say, Zondas or whatever. Like Pagani, don't make me hate them, like TDUSC is slowly making me hate Aston Martin. Adding like an Aston Martin every update, and they're just like the same kinds of Aston Martins as well. Getting like what, the Valor, which is a V8 Vantage chassis with the DB11 engine. We're getting the DB11 Volante, which is a DB11 with the Aston Martin Vantage V8. And then now we're getting the DBS Superleggera, which is a DB11, just slimmed down a little bit. So, can we stop having the DB11 just less Vantage, please, TDUSC, I beg. Like, I'm being unbiased. I don't want more Ferraris and Lamborghinis, but I also don't want any more Aston Martins now. I like Aston Martin, but no more, please. Like the entirety of like year 2 after the Superleggera. Give the other brands a go. Also, wait. The event should be starting now. Hang on, I've just paused. It is, in fact, a premiere. It's got a minute left in it. Okay. I will stop there then. Tell you what, I will close the game even. I've just seen the time. Thank you very much. Should have done an assist instead. Yeah. Oh no, I need to piss, but I can't. Oh well. Oh, Caprese, I've just noticed. Nice. Alright, cool. What should be the best side? You left right before I finished. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were like basically at the finish line. Oh well. Let me just detach this from this. Alright. Cool. Let me also... I was gonna say stop the music, but it's about to be finished anyway. Okay. Here we go. I guess I'll full screen it as well. Yeah, I'll full screen it. I assume that's a good volume. Oh, what's that? Is that Defender? I didn't look properly because I was too busy with the thing.
Is something that a lot of players hold very close to their hearts. That being said, I worked very close with Kylotonn and Nacon to produce what I would like to say is a love letter to the TDU community and more. We truly see this as our long-term passion project, and I am really excited for the community to see what's in store for them in the next 12 months ahead.
Okay, here we go.
Simply because Test Drive Unlimited is our passion.
Okay. Yeah, we've got the Fiverr transitions.
The community manager working on Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. In the background, as you can see, we're by the Eiffel Tower in Paris. That is because today we're going to learn about Season 4 and Year 2 of TDUSC at KT's Paris studio. Whether it's more JDM cars, the house update, improvements on matchmaking, or of course the topic of cross-region, there's going to be something for everyone. And before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to the community members who have been with us so far. But without further ado, let's head over to KT Paris and learn more about TDUSC's future. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Insane. Yeah, okay, I was expecting a retrospective sort of thing. Oh.
Hello, Alex.
Hey, hello, how are you doing?
Alain Chomsky.
We're going to be discussing Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown and the future.
So, hi Alex, and welcome to KT Racing.
No, not the song.
Thank you so much, Alon. Of course, we're going to learn a lot today about the future of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, starting with Season 4, and of course, moving on to Year 2. And we have some exciting content on here, some secrets that we'll be sharing throughout the entire dev diary. So first, let's discuss the past, starting with a Year 1 retrospective, where we discuss what happened in Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3, and then I think we can discuss Season 4 and the future.
Yeah, so you are here to meet the team and discuss of what is going on for the future of TDUSC. We can.
There's some crazy blurring going on.
The launch of TDUSC.
Oh, that said 50 developers are working on TDUSC at the bottom. You see it in better subtitles.
Quite complicated with some technical problems. Anyway, we spend time to debug things. And we also have, a plan of seasons for the game. The first season was season 2. With the
first season was season 2
coming back in the game. So I think the community loved
He is still recording. GoPro, you can see that.
That was the point that we look at the players' statistics, and of course, with your help, we talked with the community and get their feedback about what is TDUSC, what they don't like, what they like, what they want to have in the game. That's at that point we decided to change the plan for season 3. That used to be the Clan Wars.
Yeah.
But we made a change in our direction for this season, and you remember that we go back to something that is more in the DNA of Test Drive Unlimited, and we start to reintroduce
behind the scenes
missions, new game
vlog
modes,
in
new way
GoPro.
of playing,
I feel like
game.
Alex probably has
It comes
already
with,
made
navigation
a behind the scenes video
and control.
for his main channel.
And we saw that
That sounds like an Alex
players
thing to
love
do.
it. So we are still thinking of what is going on for TDU, and you know that the next season, we will talk later, will come with a very big feature that is awaited by the community, and we will continue to integrate in the game missions and game modes and a way to play the game according to what the people and the players and the fan of TDUSC will tell us.
Thank you so much, Alan. And I think it's time to get into now discussing with the community what is going to arrive in Season 4.
Yeah, we want things that aren't just racing.
Discuss with the developer about
That's
that.
like the big thing,
Go on.
I think.
Maybe the casino first.
Like, if you generalize it a lot. Do I want full Ibiza or something else? Something else, to be honest. I mean, like, I don't mind, like, them expanding Ibiza. Oh. Oh, yeah, the casino, right. Okay.
So coming to Season 4 is the casino. It's the well-known TDU feature that came back from TDU2, now in TDUSC. And of course, today we're going to explain to you in detail with Edward and Alan all
What's
about
that behind them?
Alon,
The car. I don't care about the bike.
in the beginning of the Dev Diary.
The Ducati something.
It's our first time meeting, so if you want to introduce yourself first.
Bonjour Alex, oui, donc je m'appelle Edouard, je suis le directeur du département artistique au sein du studio Kylotonn.
Oh, he's
Donc,
the
j'aide
person
les
we get to
artistes
blame
à-
about the his for attempt at a sci-fi shit.
Okay, perfect. And next I wanted to ask you was the art direction change from the concept art
That's
to
not an
the
Aston Martin
final
badge,
version.
though.
We teased it a bit in the Solo Club Let's
What
in
badge is
May,
that? It's
but I
round.
want to go into more details and as well
The fuck?
learn more about Stéphane Cambier.
It's
donc,
round.
effectivement, la vision de
Mix five?
Stéphane
No.
Cordier, le directeur
Oh,
artistique du projet, a évolué
Maybe.
vers quelque chose de plus simple et aussi de plus cinématographique.
Maybe it is a myth, but that
Et
would
on
be
va
that'd be
voir
crazy
tout au long de
if
saisons qui
true.
vont arriver, cette évolution. Je ne veux pas spoiler les joueurs, mais notamment au niveau de tout ce qui est lumière et de la mise en scène. Et pour les résultats que vous avez vus, notamment dans le casino en saison
I
4.
don't know if it looks like a
Okay,
Miata
thank you.
though.
And what is your most proud thing to work on in Test Drive as well?
La capacité des équipes à avoir vraiment pu être critique
Ok.
envers leur travail, le réévaluer, le faire évoluer et produire quelque chose de très qualitatif aujourd'hui comme on peut le voir dans le TDU.
So Alon, do you want to tell the players more about what they can expect day one at the casino?
Yes, le casino revient en saison 4. Donc dès le début de la saison 4, il y a un nouveau lieu qui apparaît dans le jeu.
Such
Donc,
a
c'est
cringe name for the
Dans le
casino, I'm sorry.
C'est un nouveau
It's
hub
such a
social,
cringe
c'est-à-dire
name for the
qu'on va
casino.
avoir,
Boring.
Les joueurs vont se retrouver à cet endroit, vont pouvoir communiquer. C'est un endroit qu'on a voulu avec un maximum de joueurs. On pourra avoir jusqu'à 32 joueurs en même temps.
32
à cet endroit-là.
people.
Et c'est aussi déjà
32
un endroit où on va
people.
pouvoir commencer
Ok.
à jouer à des jeux de casino. Donc il y aura des machines à sous. où
Optimistic
on
we are.
pourra jouer tous les uns à côté des autres, voir les autres joueurs jouer. Et c'est aussi un endroit, comme dans la réalité, le casino, où il va y avoir d'autres activités. Il va y avoir un magasin de vêtements et d'accessoires, par exemple. C'est très... Le casino, c'est comme ça, c'est un lieu de luxe, un peu comme les hôtels de luxe, et c'est courant qu'il y ait le moyen d'acheter des vêtements ou des accessoires qui sont faits uniquement pour le
I don't
casino.
think all
Donc,
the
c'est
cars in the
comme
trailer will be
ce
in-game.
sera la même chose.
They've shown cars
Un
in the
endroit pour
past,
jouer,
in
une
real
grande
life,
salle
that we
avec
don't have
énormément de
in-game.
joueurs, des machines à sous, un type de machine à sous au départ.
But there's a
et
chance.
On fera évoluer ça. D'autres types de machines à sous viendront plus tard. Des
Oh.
magasins, un magasin de vêtements et d'accessoires. Et
Oh, so
puis,
this is the
aussi un
second
magasin
slot machine we'll
d'accessoires,
get.
automobile qui proposera des accessoires spécifiques.
I
au
should pay
casino.
attention to what
Donc
they're
voilà,
saying.
ça devient vraiment
It's in French, so I'm not really paying attention.
un lieu de vie avec la possibilité de jouer aux machines à sous, mais aussi la possibilité de voir les autres joueurs, de dialoguer et de faire des achats dans des magasins qui sont uniquement dans cet endroit. En saison 4, c'est l'arrivée du casino, donc le lieu et la possibilité de jouer dans les machines à sous. Mais tout de suite, évidemment, très rapidement,
Oh.
on update sur
Poker
sur la
jumpscare?
version
Poker
saison
jumpscare?
4. En update de la saison 4, on va avoir rapidement le poker qui arrive. Parce que
Yeah,
évidemment,
same,
ça fait
they're
partie
like-
aussi des jeux emblématiques de Test Drive Unlimited. Ça fait partie des jeux
I'll
emblématiques
have a look
aussi
at it
du
after
casino.
stream, but I don't
C'est
want to like force you or
aussi
anything.
un mode de jeu assez compliqué à mettre en place.
Ah, ok.
Parce qu'on le veut multijoueur, donc sur des tables où on pourra jouer jusqu'à 8 joueurs en même temps. Donc il faut un petit peu de temps encore pour régler ce game mode. Mais il vient assez vite après la sortie de la saison 4.
Merci pour la discussion about the casino, Edouard and Alain. And now we'll move on to another part that players can see in Season 4.
Oh god, text, hello, text jump scare? Okay, nothing important.
So season
More
4,
launch
we'll be
trailer.
bringing stock races.
Yeah,
And
Ruby
Guillaume
Room.
to discuss that.
It's a
how
1
are you,
million
Guillaume?
buy-in.
Fine, and you?
Okay, thank you. Before we even get into it, can you let us know what your most proudest thing to work on in Test Drive
I've met
is?
Guillaume.
I'm really proud of
Yeah.
what we did before, but I'm really proud of
He's really
what
cool
we
in
will do,
person.
and what I see these days on houses, big topic on the Dive Diary. I think you will come for it.
Yeah, we definitely are going to go over that with the players soon, and I can't wait to show you guys that as well. But for stock races, can you let us know
Yeah,
what
stock
to expect
races?
in season 4?
That's
In season 4,
Ooh.
you will have 20 new races with a stock restriction. We want to bring back the test drive DNA with using your car in stock, no upgrade.
Let's fucking
and,
go.
another
Let's
part of
fucking
the
go.
thing is,
they did
is,
it. They
to
did
do
it.
more balanced
Based.
races between players, because we know that some cars are meta by equipping upgrades and
Exactly.
these things.
Truth nuke.
And
Oh,
20
shit.
other races from the progression.
That's one of the
will change
starter.
and
That's one of
become
the
stock
starting
races
ones.
too.
Shopping
So
in one try.
In total, we have 40 races in the game with stock restriction now.
That's
Oh,
really
well,
exciting.
there's
And
new
will
thumbnails
we
for the
see
cars as
some
well?
on Ibiza as well, or is it only Hong Kong Island?
Some on Ibiza will
Some on
appear too.
Ibiza, okay.
It will be added in the rotation like the other. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Guillaume, and
Okay.
I'm sure we'll see you again later on in the
So they're not adding
Thank you,
races,
let's go.
they're changing restrictions. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, cool. I'm excited by that. Okay, season 4 might not be that bad. Activera, oh.
So here we are at the first floor at KT Paris. The first thing
Yeah,
we're
new
going to
thumbnails.
discuss for
New
season
thumbnails
4
look
is,
nice.
Of course, Activera, which is an improvement coming to Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. We're in the vehicle artist room here with Théo. Bonjour Théo, ça va?
Ça va, Alex?
Bien, et toi? So my French is
McLaren
still in the
Senna
learning process.
GT.
Would you like to introduce yourself to the
Lego?
team?
Bonjour à tous, moi c'est Théo et je suis véhicule artiste et sur le projet Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown.
Ouais.
Et je bosse sur tous les aspects des voitures, les détails, etc.
Okay, and what is the most proudest thing that you worked on for Test Drive?
Les détails des voitures, que ce soit les petits logos, les ambient lights à l'intérieur des voitures, tous ces petits détails importants.
It's funny, you mentioned ambient lighting, and a lot of players love that, and all the other vehicle details that we put into
Okay.
Test Drive. It's been mentioned a lot on our social media in terms of feedback.
That's
But,
it?
obviously, the AMG GT Black Series on your screen, coming season 4, and it has Activero, which we did do a lot of improvements on. Can you explain to the community what we
Pyro
did?
BC on the monitor? Oh, I didn't see that.
Sur cette saison, on a voulu mettre l'accent sur justement revoir comment a été fait la feature pour
Oh,
l'améliorer.
okay, that's
On a
cool.
vraiment tout retravaillé, on a travaillé avec les équipes
Wait, the
de
casino-
gameplay et les équipes
The
du
casino
monteur. On a
TP
rajouté
is
plein
in
de détails
Aberdeen
sur les
Island,
ailerons.
Airplay
Maintenant,
Trail?
on peut
Okay.
les ouvrir à la main
Okay,
ou les laisser
bro.
en automatique selon les modèles, bien évidemment. Et
Whatever.
on a plusieurs positions, que ce soit les positions vitesse, les aérofreins, même les DRS sur certaines voitures.
Even DRS on
Et
some
du coup,
cars.
On est vraiment content, ça avance super bien et ça rajoute du cachet à la voiture
Okay.
et ça fait que elle est encore plus unique et ça rajoute de l'identité à la voiture.
Oh, I'm excited. Okay.
And,
They've done this
before I
properly.
Go, qu'est-ce que c'est le Crown?
Yeah, that's definitely a Huayra.
Let's see, put a description.
No,
on it,
that's definitely a
and,
Huayra
we'll
and
see
something
you soon,
else.
I'm sure.
That's a Huayra. I don't think it's a BC.
Guys,
I don't think I saw a
gotta take
wing
a
on
look
that.
at
That's
Some
not
exciting
BC.
things
It's not BC. It's not
coming
BC. It's a
to Test
Huayra.
Drives year 2.
Huayra
I mean, this is season
Roadster.
4,
Something
we already know,
Roadster.
but this, yeah, that's
It's
pretty
a Huayra Roadster.
cool.
Something.
To TDUSC.
That'd be nice. Even the VO has DRS? Yeah, I remember that. That is exciting. Okay, so the first Pagani we'll get is a Huayra then? Awesome. Oh, the Activera for the Huayra is probably going to be really cool, actually. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. That makes sense too. That's actually a quite sensible
Carrément,
part
j'y
to
vais,
showcase
je m'appelle
them.
Brieux, je suis UX designer et ça fait 3 ans que je suis à KT.
Oh, the Activera for the
Mon métier,
Huayra is
c'est
going to
de
be really
travailler
cool,
avec
actually. I'm probably
sur le
buying
plus
that
possible
immediately.
que le joueur ait la meilleure expérience possible.
Okay, perfect. And you want to let the players know what's coming in season 4 for Test Drive?
Oui, il y a beaucoup de sujets côté interface. Tout d'abord, il y a la world map qui a été
Oh.
complètement repensée. Pour qu'elle
Hello,
soit
UI.
beaucoup plus facile d'utilisation et beaucoup plus lisible. Donc maintenant, il y aura 3 sous-menus, un menu carte, un menu quête et un
Holy
menu
shit.
spécial.
Okay.
Et dans le menu carte, en fait, tout sera dynamique et bien sûr, il y aura 6 nouveaux filtres
Yeah.
qui vont permettre aux joueurs, d'aller là où il veut.
Eligible with your
très
car?
rapide.
Okay, that's
En
quite cool.
d'autres nouvelles features, on a.
You can just see
les
the
joueurs ont
events that
beaucoup demandé
are
plus
eligible with the car you're currently in.
Et donc,
Okay,
nous, ce qu'on
that's
a fait,
nice.
c'est qu'on a donné
This
aux gens la
looks so
possibilité de
much
cacher
nicer.
l'intégralité des interfaces, donc toutes les notifications, le chat, pour que le joueur ait l'expérience de toute façon la plus immersive possible.
Apollo, are you
Pareil,
jump
en
scare?
restant dans cette immersion pour le joueur, les player cards au-dessus des joueurs ont été aussi repensés. Avant, elles prenaient beaucoup de place et enlevaient de l'immersion aux joueurs. Ce qu'on a fait, c'est qu'on a laissé la possibilité déjà aux joueurs plusieurs
Season
options.
5
Donc,
work in progress
l'apparition de ces
build.
player cards apparaissent soit de très loin, soit à moyenne distance, soit très courte.
Oh,
L'expérience est
okay, so you can
personnalisable.
change when
Et
the
surtout,
player
elle est
cards
beaucoup
come
plus
out.
petite et modulable. Si le joueur,
Hopefully you can turn it fully off.
accéder aux informations du player,
But I guess they haven't
il a
shown it yet.
juste à dérouler et il aura toutes ces informations.
Okay, thank you for your time and letting the players know what's coming in season 4.
Oh, it's not. It's a Mercedes. It's a Mercedes something. I just saw it. The car. I saw the headlight and I knew immediately. Oh
So
no,
let's get
here we
into the
go.
Season 4
Here we
implementation
go.
of SARD with Niels and Fabian. Do you want to let us know what your proudest thing is in test drive?
My proudest thing is be part of that team. They're doing great game, and it's pretty the thing I'm most proud of.
That's true. But if we're talking just features, it will be the dynamic shifting system, the system that shifts the gear depending on the pace of the car. That's very cool.
The players I know have pointed out a lot in the Discord and
Not
social
really
as well. And,
understanding
very
what they're
excited to see
talking
the team
about.
has going for year 2 as well, Fabian. Now, for SARD, do you want to let us know what SARD is?
SARD is basically an anti-cheat system. It prevents
Cheating.
hackers to modify the data in the game and cheat.
Okay, and there is some history to SARD, Niels. Do you want to remind us about it?
Yeah, first time we enabled SARD, it was back in January, so during season 2. It was quite effective. We had a massive decrease in cheating, but there was also some issues with some players who couldn't access the game. Mostly player who uses cloud service, like GeForce Now, that kind of thing. So we decided very rapidly to remove it entirely until we're sure that it's safe to switch on again.
Okay, and why are we
Yeah, it was quite
SARD?
effective. Yeah, it was really effective, guys.
The most anticipated feature by the community, of course, but still, I think we'd all agree that it's very important to play in a fair
It totally
environment.
didn't do nothing.
And racing against cheaters who you can't win because they're
Like, this would have been the
challenge,
perfect
the
segment to
maximum
say,
car, for
oh,
example,
okay,
is not the
it wasn't
experience we want,
working in season 2 how we liked,
So
we've fixed it now,
Okay,
or something.
and, will
This is like the
affect
perfect
performance at all?
opportunity to
Okay.
like apologize or something
we
like that.
made sure with SARD
No,
that
it's just
would
like, oh,
not
it was
affect the
working
performance.
amazingly.
We worked
Like,
very hard on this, and we are now confident with the fact that it will not affect the performance.
Yeah, that's
I've
really
met
good
a
to
couple
hear,
of
and,
these guys. I think I've met
Niels,
Fabian,
will we be
He's not
doing
an
a
idiot.
leaderboard reset at season 4?
but like that was
Yes,
a bit of a
there will be a leaderboard
disingenuous
reset at season
thing, I
4.
think.
At the
Oh,
end of season
leaderboard
4,
reset? Okay.
Just not because of SAR, just because it's a live game and we're constantly rebalancing everything,
Okay.
including car's performance.
Ooh.
So there will be one at season 4 and maybe later.
Okay.
Okay.
And Fabian, will we be seeing any updates for SARD in the future?
Yes, probably we will make sure that SARD works at its best, and if it needs enhancement, there will be enhancement.
Okay. Thank you for your time, guys. I will see you later on the Dev Diary, which I'm sure the KT engine upgrade in season 5. And for you, Niels, we'll keep it a secret, but we'll
Yes,
see you again soon.
jump scare when you open up the game. Maybe it's the new AMG GT. It's probably like an AMG GT to like sort of mock up the Black Series, but they couldn't afford to get the Black Series in game. What is that? I see a 3. Oh, grouping. Okay.
So now let's discuss VTuber Season 4 and grouping. Follow me and we'll come take a look.
They need to
Hello,
add like a
Thibaut.
minor shadow or something to this text. It's just white.
Nice to meet you, Thibaut. So, do you want to introduce yourself to the community?
Hi, I'm Thibaut. I've been working at KT Things for 4 years now. I'm the lead UX UI on the Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown project. And I'm really pleased to talk about some of the new feature for the season 4.
Okay, perfect. And before we even get into that, what's your most proudest thing you've worked on?
I'm passionate about cars, so one
Give
thing
this
that
man a race
really
chair.
made me proud is to work on all the dashboard of different cars that are in the game.
Oh.
This give me really. I was really excited to work on, and I'm really proud of what we achieved.
Honestly, the dashboards are a really good highlight for Test Drive Solar Crown.
Thank you.
And no problem, man. And in Season 4, we bring grouping. So can you explain to us what that is?
Okay, he's not talking
in
about
Season
like
4,
the unique
you will
tachometer
be able
stuff. Okay.
To put GPS points on your map as it is now, but you have now the option to share with your group members and to travel to the GPS point together.
Oh.
And of course, we add a new feature. To make multiple GPS points.
Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice, actually.
Share one GPS and an itinerary with your group members.
Okay.
Oh, that's so cool.
We finally make some nice cruises from point A to B to C to D. Okay.
Exactly.
Honestly, I'm sure the community will enjoy. Some
Okay, that's really
more
nice.
cruise
That's
aspects
really,
for
really
Test
nice.
Drive. Thanks so much, and nice shirt as well. by the
Alpha
way.
5 is Gran Turismo. Yeah, that makes sense. Lots of mid now, huh? I mean, these are like nice changes. I don't think I've seen too much. Whoa. I saw some interesting cars there. I saw some interesting
Let's see
cars.
what's in here. So, inside here is the sound booth at KT Paris.
Yeah, I wasn't sure
on
which
the left
DTR I
side,
saw.
We actually have someone working on Endurance Motorsport Series, which is another upcoming game from KT Racing. But let's discuss TDUSC. Inside here, we have Guillaume working on the Season 4 improvements
after.
for Test Drive
We'll have a
the
look
Solar Crown.
through all the cars later.
IE. Let's take a look. Hey,
Oh.
Guillaume.
Hi, Alex.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you again.
So you're working on the Polo IE here, and you have the community results. You want to discuss with us the improvements in Season 4?
For sure, we had a lot of feedbacks by the community. Thanks for that, because it's really important for us, and we know that from this feedback that we have some problem with V12 and a special V12 like the Diablo VT and the Apollo IE for sure. We change all the sound bank of the car because it's a special engine in this car. Like it's like a prototype, you know. The Apollo IE is a special car, so we took the time to change all the sound bank, all the sound, and add some magical stuff. You know, like crackers when you shift down, and rise the number of backfires. Because, too.
Yeah, to match the real counterparts. Let me have a listen really quick and.
Sure.
That's not the same test environment. Oh, it did sound really nice though.
Yeah.
And now it's the IRPM, you know, is matching the reality. You know?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm really excited for the players to hear this.
Yeah, I might also first start driving the car as well.
Of course, you'll discuss more improvements with us later on in the Dev Diary. So I'll see you later. Another thing that we're improving in Season 4 is ranked vehicle distribution. Previously, how it worked from launch all the way to Season 3, in order to gain access to the ranked vehicle, what you had to do was get solo quartz or above in TDUSC.
You got some 917s, but that's just a post on the wall, okay? Calm down.
The season after, you were given access.
Oh, hello, Velo.
And the season after that, all players were able to purchase the car in a dealership. We understood how this wasn't fair to the players because ranked currently isn't an optimal experience. And on top of that, when we created our marketing materials in our trailers, it didn't make sense to show you guys the vehicle that you weren't able to drive in the season that we're advertising for. Of course, that being said, we decided to change this for Season 4 and all future seasons. Now, when you get solo quartz or above, all you get is an increased pool of money compared to the previous seasons, and the ranked vehicle is now in the dealership day one for all players. This means at the start of Season 4, you'll not only have access to the Bugatti Chiron 300 Plus and the Aston Martin Valor, but you'll also have access to the Aston Martin DB11 Volante, which was previously the ranked vehicle, now in the dealership day 1 at the start of Season 4. Really excited for you guys to see the continued improvements coming to TDUSC. But let's continue on and see what else we have in store for you.
Okay, nice. I thought they were maybe gonna show us the Vela, but not the Vela, the DB11 Volante, but okay.
Now I'm going to discuss with you guys the improvements of the
it's probably an endurance game, yeah.
But before I get into that, let's discuss how it worked in Season 3.
That's a different bike.
In Season 3, when you first claimed the Solar Pass, you were given access to the level 50 vehicle immediately. Now, this was a feature that we had exclusively for the premium track of the Solar Pass, which you guys know we gave free to all players in Season 3. Now, in Season 4, we are changing that where now you cannot get access to the level 50 car when you purchase the Solar Pass.
Thank God.
Instead, in Season 4, we brought a new vehicle to the Solar Pass. So now you can obtain 3 vehicles. How it works is when you first purchase the Solar Pass, you're given access to a new vehicle. In Season 4, that's going to be an exclusive wide-body Porsche Carrera made by the devs here at KT. Then at level 15, we have the DeLorean Alpha 5.
Ooh,
and then at
the
level
Alpha 5
50,
kind of
on
looks
both the
nice.
free
No,
and
I'm not gonna
premium
lie.
track, you'll be able to get the Lamborghini Starato. So for those who did purchase the gold and silver editions of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, you are now able to use your free pass that you got as your bonus. Of course, the gold editions has a VIP pass where you get access to the premium track and a 20 level skip, which means you get the level 1 and the level 15 vehicle immediately. And then for those of you who have the silver edition, you just have access to the premium track for free. Don't forget, you don't have to use it in Season 4. You can use this at any point for any season in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown.
I still find it a bit silly that the DeLorean is level 15, which means that if you have the VIP pass, then you'll just get it immediately as soon as you claim it, because that gives you a 20 level skip. Okay, year 2. Thank for. Oh! Ooh, okay.
So I'm here with Clement to discuss Season 5.
I was not expecting cosmetics.
There's a new game mode coming in TDUSC. Now, Clement, before we even get into it, can you let us know what your most proudest thing to work on in Test Drive is?
Actually, it's the taxi missions. I'm very proud of what the team came up with, and I can't wait to see the players play it.
Honestly, I as well, because it's a really interesting game mode. We did a lot to change from TDU2 to TDUSC, and there's a lot of depth and immersion to it. So do you want to tell the players what they can expect?
Yeah, actually, they will still bring a client from point A to point B, but they will try to do it while respecting highway code. So they won't be allowed to drive recklessly, as usual. They will have to respect speed limits. Signalization, they will have to not shake the clients.
Okay. This looks...
Every client has a unique persona.
Okay.
And every client won't be sensitive to the same stuff. So a client in a hurry will let you drive a little faster.
Ooh, okay.
Client won't want to be shaken. Yeah. So they will really...
This looks really cool. This looks really cool. Okay, shit.
Adapt themselves to them.
Okay, that's really interesting. And will there be new restrictions in these events as well?
There will be new restriction. There still will have a restriction about cars, but the way you dress will comes up. And some clients will expect you to dress nicely.
Okay.
Or maybe more chill.
Okay, this is really cool. This is really cool.
Whether you're street or sharp, some of us might have to change the way we dress, which is definitely good. I mean,
they've like to taken the best of everything from TDU2. Oh, this looks really cool. Oh, I'm hiding some of it. Sorry. There you go.
Actually, there will be requests.
This looks really fun. This looks so fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure people find this boring, but I love this. Also, hello, cruise control. Cruise control.
So every now and then, they will ask you some daily stuff, and you have to think about the persona of the client and the right answer, the answer.
I like the new lighting. The new lighting looks really nice.
Very in depth, and honestly, I totally understand. I can't wait to see how the players react when they play it first time, Season 5.
That looks so fun, though. I'm not gonna lie. I love that so much. That. I love that.
So in Season 5, we're going to be improving the economy, but there will be some improvements on the economy after that as well. I'm here with Guillaume again. Can you go into more details with us about what we can expect to see in Season 5 and after as well?
Yes, for sure. We had a lot of complaints about how the economy is actually balanced. We know there is a reason behind it, and for sure the community is telling the truth here. I think we have to fix it in 3 phases. You know, the first phases that is coming for S5 is balancing the income. We should reward better the high risk, high reward, and the high commitment, high reward. Like,
yes.
The long race should be more rewarded.
That's exactly.
We should increase all the payouts in influence, in reputation.
Yes, yes. This is the biggest thing.
Coins, for sure. And on the other side, there is 2 other phases that is more long to develop, that is coming in the future. That is one that we will change how some features are working, like the speed traps, you know. Maybe replayability about the speed traps.
Interesting.
How the frame is working. Some fix like that will have to come at some point because it improves the minute by minute reward. And linked to this, a lot of features in the phase 3 has to come in the free roam to improve this thing. Like I don't know, we have some game designer working on it. I can tell about it, but it's a 3rd phase. Maybe not for year 2, but put something to do in the free roam to improve the minute by minute reward, not letting the people go in the races and have a big loop to get reward. You know? And the other part is adding new features that is fixing the economy, like car selling. You know,
I've just seen how many people are becoming members. Thank you very much.
And maybe adding features that is costing to the player.
Oh, Scape. Damn, Scape. Thank you, Scape.
Of the different races and
but the multi-chat doesn't show me. So yeah, thank you very much.
It's a big
let me see. Thank you very much, Scape.
The problem will be fixed in the S5.
The stream.
Third part is the most important. Is one of the most
Escape
important.
the go. True.
How the progression is working. You know, for now we are lacking of some features. That is helping the player to get money, like car selling or other things.
Car selling.
Okay, and we will discuss car selling in this dev diary as well, and many other things coming up for year 2. And of course, I'll keep you guys up to date with the continued improvements on the economy for TDUSC.
Okay. 1 million solar coins, 4 bonuses for the crown draws. Jesus. Hopefully not for all of them, but like, damn. Okay, that's quite some. That's pretty insane. Yeah. Oh, graphics and optimization. Whoa. Okay. Yo.
And Fabian to discuss the Season 5 improvements on the KT engine. I'm sure players will be really excited to see what.
Yeah, the textures, the depth, the PBR. Like,
that was a really nice welcome change from the improvements of the console.
I don't know where the giveaway is. I think it's on the Discord.
We improved the lighting. Can you guys let us know what we can expect from that?
Jesus.
Sure. The wall time cycles have been reworked.
Whoa.
The lighting in the cities, the bouncing lights, the rendering on the cars.
Whoa, okay.
And a lot of technical stuff that will change drastically the render of the lighting.
Wow.
Okay, that's really exciting to hear.
Foliage actually changed.
Well, it's rained less on Hong Kong Island.
That looks so much. That looks so much better.
Yes,
that looks so much better.
And also the puddles will appear less in Hong Kong.
Okay, that's really good to hear. And Fabian, will we be seeing FSR 3.1
so
implemented in Season 5?
Well, in Season 5, no, because it's not ready, but we are working on it. We also are working on XeSS from Intel to be added soon.
Okay, interesting.
We'll inform as soon as it is ready for release.
All right, thank you for that. And the next I want to talk about is the water shaders. As we know, water shaders will be getting an improvement in Season 5, but can you give us more details on that as well?
Sorry, Alex, allow me, I'm sorry, it's funny.
The water shader to be able to have a much better rendering. We also have some special treatment for the beach.
Yep. All that give access to more parameters to the artist.
Oh,
They can get
okay, that looks
closer
nice.
to the reference as possible.
Yeah, that
And,
looks nice now.
The beach foam have been reworked.
That's
and
such a huge change.
Really visually pleasing.
I guess I didn't
It's
notice
really
how bad it was
Yeah,
sometimes
honestly, I've been
close
lucky
up.
enough to get a sneak peek at it before the players have, watching it now in the dev diary, and it looks really nice. So I'm really happy you guys worked on that. The next part I want to ask about is shadows. Can we be seeing an improvement in shadows in season 5?
Yes, we worked on shadows to
I want to know if they
have much
worked on the
better
cube maps.
delight, and it's now we are really happy with the
Oh.
results.
And as you guys can see from the before and after pictures
Fuck.
that you can see
Okay.
right now, we have done a very good job, and thank you so much
Insane.
to our team, the engine programming team.
Yeah,
that
can
have
we
done all
skip the
that.
season 5 true? That's what I kept saying. Oh, they didn't say anything about optimization? Okay,
So,
okay.
Season 6 of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is going to be very exciting. Hold on. This is pretty interesting.
That is pretty interesting.
We'll get back to the Season 6 later.
Me, when I sit down at a random devs thing, I don't know what it's about.
So in Season 7, we're going to be adding some more improvements and features to Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. So although it doesn't sound like a lot, it really is an overall improvement to Solar Crown's game loop, which is really important to it. So can you go into more detail about it with us?
That's a workshop
Yeah.
I didn't see.
I think it's
My bad.
really important. We change our
I'll have to go back
live
and see.
event, and Solar Pass dynamics. We have to change that because it's big.
Oh,
on the
yeah, true.
Solar Pass
Actually, now that I
side,
think about it.
it's about
It looked more like
the
a garage.
grindy part is
Maybe
problematic.
it's a workshop.
And on the live event, the problem is all the content is turned about racing.
Yes.
So we have two problems here, and we want to change that. So two axes of
yes.
development. For the live event, we want to create other ways to complete them by
They're on
adding,
racing, they're on racing,
maybe a different challenge to
Nice.
by playing with the car of the event like we do for the race, but applicated to some other ways to complete
Awesome.
the live event. And on the for the Solar Pass, stopping with the thing of playing again the same content just to grind. For sure, rise the income of the Solar Pass is kind of what we are doing for the season 4, and we will continue to feed that in the next season. But by adding new ways to finish the Solar Pass, I don't want to spoil about everything because we are currently working on it. But yeah, things will be really better in the next months.
I'm really excited, Guillaume, and again, I'm pretty sure the players will, when we get closer to the release of the season, we'll give you guys more details again in another trailer, as well as a solo club letter. So, yeah, thank you so much, Guillaume, and there's another thing we need to discuss in Season 7, and that's the official racing center. So let's go ahead and talk
Well,
about
you're not
that
gonna
now.
discuss the Asian cars? My favorite Asian car, Lamborghini. Okay.
So as you mentioned before, the official racing center is another thing that's coming in Season 7 of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. So Guillaume, do you want to give us more details about that? Because how it also formed is player complaints about the matchmaking. We know it's not an optimal experience right now, and the official racing center is something that's going to fix that. So could you let us know?
Yeah, for sure. Official Racing Center is a big fix that is coming on the matchmaking because we want to concentrate the matchmaking on a playlist, you know. We have two axes on development on this ORC. So the official racing
Not
center.
CRC, ORC.
The first one is gathering people that always in test drive. That is the thing behind the whole feature is when you want people to do something in the game, you have to gather them at the same place. So a new place will be created for this, where people can exchange and after queue together. And I'm saying queue because it's queuing for now. It's the other axis of development. For now, we have 200 races on test drive, and each one with a multiplayer option. That is a big problem. You know, it's like taking a train. If you have a 210 with 100 people, if you have you have too many trains for each person. So it's the same thing. And so for the ORC, it will
More resistant concurrent players, true.
a police, you know, where you have
He
one,
understands the
two
problem.
race, for
What is
ranked
this?
and non-ranked, where people can
Else?
queue and subscribe to just
Else?
when you
Oh no, this
feel
is the
lobby,
ORC.
you go
Okay.
in the-
Early
in the
version of the
race
ORC.
and,
Yeah, this is the
play
racetrack.
multiplayer.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, honestly, it sounds really exciting, and I've already seen some concepts.
I thought I
that-
saw a
that you
kitchen.
guys are
That's why I
working
got
on.
excited.
And as we get closer to the launch of that season, we'll give you guys more details on what it looks like and all of that. But another thing I want to mention is we said we're targeting season 7. Could you let us know more about that?
We want to target S7. You know, we
Okay.
really want to fix the matchmaking. We really want to fix the solar pass and the live event, how it works. But we have many work on the different feature we talk. Like in S5 for the taxi, and after S6 with the community feature request.
Okay, so it's a
And
feature
for sure,
request, not
the
necessarily
for
community
Kylotonn,
missions.
You know, it's a big task. It's
Okay.
it's really new. It's a new way, a new thing to develop that is never came at any time in KT history. So it's a new thing, and if we need at some point some reinforcement of the team to do something that is really cool for the house, we'll do all your effort on it. So
Respectfully, you do.
yeah, for S7 we are targeting and we want to deliver all the things we just talked. But yeah, if at some point we have to change the plan, we let you know. But it could slip to another season.
No problem, Guillaume. And again, we'll discuss the houses and the actual feature because it is a pretty big one, and I'm really excited to explain to players what that is. So without further ado, we should probably go grab Alon and bring him here so we can discuss houses in Season 8 of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. For sure. All right, let's go.
To be fair, I don't really care too much about the ORC in terms of like when it comes, but it is what it is. So if it gets delayed, I wouldn't mind. Oh, hello. Hello. Concept art? What is that in there? Mercedes, maybe?
Alors, saison 8.
Alors, saison 8, c'est le retour des maisons dans Test Drive Unlimited. Donc, ça, c'est une feature dont on parle depuis très longtemps, qui était une feature de TDU2.
Ironically, that looked like it was on Chanel. You know, the one that they don't have.
Très cool de Test Drive. En gros, le principe, c'est que les joueurs, en plus d'acheter des voitures,
I need to go back and check. I'm sure I could locate where this is exactly. I wasn't thinking that much about it.
Et surtout, la maison, ça devient finalement un peu leur quartier général. C'est-à-dire que c'est là qu'on va pouvoir commencer sa partie. C'est là aussi qu'on va pouvoir inviter ses amis.
Alright, see,
donc, la maison, on peut l'acheter quand on la découvre dans l'univers. On le fait. Alors, on le fait un petit peu différemment que
like a little shack. Okay, nice, with the pool.
Le principe, c'est toujours le lifestyle et de se dire.
Isn't that the TDU2 caravan almost?
Je peux aller au casino.
With the round pool and everything.
D'avoir une belle maison et une maison où je vais pouvoir me sentir chez moi et inviter mes amis. Ça, c'est un peu le concept qu'on avait à la base et qu'on avait développé sur TDU2, mais le concept ne s'arrête pas ici sur TDUSC.
Ouais, totalement. Bah, en fait, dans TDUSC, on va garder quand même des choses de TDU2. Par exemple, il faudra acheter sa maison au sein du real estate. C'est ce qu'on appelle l'agence immobilière. Je trouve même plus le nom en français. Mais tu as raison. Le but, c'est vraiment que le joueur il ait l'expérience d'acquérir une maison. C'est pas simplement j'achète une maison, je vais à un point, j'ai un spot et puis voilà, j'ai ma maison, c'est fini. C'est vraiment.
Yeah, it's not AI. That definitely looks like CGI.
Aller au real estate, choisir sa maison.
It's very much concept art.
Il y a un prix, elle est sur la plage. Ah ouais, j'ai cette belle vista, etc. J'achète cette maison.
Each season is 3 months long.
Et ensuite, je découvre ma maison, etc. Et là, la grosse différence où on veut créer une grosse rupture avec TDU2, c'est la partie aussi customisation. Quand le joueur va commencer, la maison, elle sera vide et le joueur devra customiser sa maison en plaçant du mobilier. Alors la customisation ne sera pas 100%, pourra mettre n'importe où les différents objets. Le but c'est d'avoir des spots à certains endroits où il peut placer ses objets.
Oh, this looks quite grand.
Il puisse se déplacer à 8 à l'intérieur.
Why does this kind of remind me of the Wintry mansion from TD2 from the cutscenes?
Les murs sont blancs.
Okay, they're really bloody
Maintenant,
out.
c'est à toi de choisir la déco des murs, des
There's a
sols,
lot of swimming
et puis de
pools.
placer les meubles que tu as envie de voir dans ta maison.
Exactement.
Okay, that looks cool.
Tu pars de rien. Et c'est toi qui vas
So you start with an
vraiment
empty
créer from
house.
scratch
and you get to design your own
Si tu fais qu'un
house.
de tes amis
basically.
qui a éventuellement acheté la
That's
la
really
même
cool, actually.
maison au même endroit,
Okay, I quite like that idea,
normalement,
actually.
une maison
That's really
complètement
cool.
différente. Donc c'est encore plus de sens
That's basically what NTE
d'aller,
did.
d'aller visiter les maisons de ses amis.
Et le but, c'est qu'on veut l'étendre, on veut étendre cette customisation peut-être
Ben,
au
that is
jardin
cool.
plus tard, etc. Vraiment donner
Oh,
l'impression
garden, okay.
on a quelque chose d'unique dans une maison.
There is a lot of
L'autre partie, c'est
exterior
bien sûr
space,
les
it looks
garages,
like.
Parce que quand on parle des maisons de TDU, on parle évidemment des garages. Donc c'est toute la partie de avoir une petite maison, c'est un petit garage, avoir une moyenne maison, c'est un moyen garage, avoir une grande maison, c'est un très grand garage. Et ensuite, je peux faire des photos dedans.
Oh, you
montrer aux
can
autres
take
joueurs,
photos
etc.
inside and show them to
Tout le
other players.
concept de TDU2
Okay,
peut
that's
ramener dans
cool.
TDUSC.
That's cool.
Mais avec aussi l'aspect.
Yeah, houses would be
pouvoir
this
faire
time
des choses aussi
next year.
avec ses amis, plus que ce qu'on pouvait faire avant dans,
Ouais.
dans TDU2. Avec la taille de la maison aussi, on va avoir la possibilité de voir les voitures de ses amis aussi à la maison. Donc il y a un petit peu ce côté rassemblement, ce côté on est entre potes et on peut regarder nos voitures, qui est vraiment un truc super cool quand on aime les bagnoles, c'est pouvoir tranquille un peu, une espèce
Yeah, this is cool. That looked like an 8-car garage.
de voitures avec ses amis. Et là, d'un seul coup, ça devient possible avec les maisons.
Pour moi, c'est un indispensable, les voitures dans l'allée.
There
C'était,
is like a
comme on en a
suspiciously
discuté,
looking
c'était vraiment
blue
la base du
car
concept aussi. C'était
back
vraiment
there.
de pouvoir
Maybe
voir la
it's me
voiture,
being
ces voitures
crazy,
dans
but that
l'allée,
looked a
donc
bit
c'est
Hyundai,
Si t'as une
baby
grande maison,
bluish.
bah oui, parce que c'est le truc, c'est sinon les voitures sont dehors. Donc voilà.
Honestly, that is the best concept of houses I've heard. I'm sure the players are really excited to learn more about that the closer we get to Season 8 as well. Thank you so much, Guillaume and Alan. And before we finish off, is there anything else you wanted to mention about houses?
Yeah, maybe some. On a peut-être deux trois concepts en plus.
Yeah, can we see some
pendant
concept
que
là?
Déjà, les joueurs vont pouvoir voir un peu la map évoluer et voir où on va construire les
Ah,
différentes
ok.
maisons.
Avant l'arrivée
de
de la saison des maisons.
Oh,
Dans les
okay.
updates précédentes de
c'est
Test
ça.
Drive, on va
Mettre
découvrir
des
des endroits en construction.
Avec des grues, les joueurs pourront.
Okay, so
les
they
voir,
had
et
construction
là,
sites
bientôt, il y aura une maison.
where the
c'est ça.
houses are going
Je
to
pense
be.
que ce sera un peu la même
Okay,
chose
that's
pour le
really cool.
real
That's
estate
really
aussi.
cool. I'm happy. The same with
Et
real
ça
estate
va ramener,
agencies.
des
Okay,
choses
that would be
cool.
very
Aussi,
cool.
un truc qu'on veut ramener, c'est les maisons, quand on va aller les acheter, on va pouvoir les trouver dans le world. Donc tout de suite, soit on va.
I mean,
au
they
real
showed
estate,
us
soit
a
on sait où
real
elles
estate
sont, et il va falloir
agency in one of the
naviguer
teasers, if I'm not
dans le
mistaken.
freeroam pour savoir où se trouvent les maisons, etc.
Probably
Donc,
season
l'idée,
7,
et ensuite,
Select.
on cherche aussi plein
Or
de choses
maybe I think like some might appear, like one or two might be in like season 6, but definitely all of them will be in season 7.
Dans l'expérience de TDU.
Le principe, c'est que les maisons arrivent dans le jeu et que ça va inciter les joueurs même à réexplorer un peu,
Yeah,
peu
absolutely.
les îles du coup, pour pouvoir découvrir.
I'm
là où
90%
vont arriver les
certain
maisons, et
the
puis,
Aston Martin DBS
voudront les acheter aussi,
teaser a couple
aller
days ago
découvrir, aller trouver
on
sur-
Ibiza that was the real estate
Merci.
agency.
I'm really excited to hear more again as we get closer to the season. Let's move on to the next part of the Dev Diary, though, for important topics. Thank you so much, Guillaume and Alan. I'll see you soon, I'm sure.
Okay, that was nice. That was nice. Definitely stuff we can have a look at. You see your friend's car on the driveway. That was such a cool feature. Yeah, that was really cool. I was not expecting that either. That's cool. So it's now not just like you showcasing money flexing on your friends. Important topics and future features. Ooh, okay. Crossplay and cross-region.
Now,
Ooh,
let's
okay.
discuss the important topics of the Dev Diary. Now, in the important topics section of this video, you guys are going to learn a lot about some features that we're working on, but don't have a solid release date. One of the first ones is cross-region and cross-play. Now, cross-region is the ability to be able to play with other players from other areas of the world. As currently in TDUSC, we have the server separated in regions. Now, crossplay is the ability to play with other consoles and platforms. So if you wanted to have a PC and PlayStation player play together, you'd be able to do so. That being said, we know that the community has requested cross-region a lot more than cross-play. So that's something that we're looking into making a priority. Moving forward though, this requires an extensive rework of our current network infrastructure, which will take a while to do. But rest assured, based on all of your feedbacks, it's something we are working very hard to look into, seeing all the possibilities on how we can make it done. And of course, we'll keep you up to date on this feature throughout the monthly Solo Club letters and further marketing materials for TDUSC for the future seasons to come. So rest assured, we understand what you guys want to see in TDU, and we'll look into making sure that we build a future of Test Drive with the Solo Crown to the community's request. Let's move on to another important topic.
At least they
for
highlighted
TDUSC,
it's
though.
like one of the biggest issues. I'm happy about that. Optimization? Are they going to talk about optimization?
So Fabian, it's nice to see you again after we discussed the
Maybe
season
they
5
are
improvements
talking about
of the Keats
optimization.
engine, but can you let the players know more about what we're going to be doing after season 5?
Season 5 allowed us to bring a new organization to our rendering pipeline, allowing us to have a better balance between CPU and GPU.
Thank you.
And
My CPU is dying in this game.
Fact, it's the first step of a more larger campaign of optimizations. We will use this to continue optimization on the rendering pipeline for the next seasons. Of course, we will also optimize other parts of the game, VFX, physics, AI, and we will also continue our efforts on the online part, making the server more performant and more stable.
That's really good to hear, Fabian. Thank you so much
That
for your
is
time.
nice to hear. Okay.
I'll be sure to update the players.
That's good enough for me in terms of like optimization talk. At least they mentioned.
Hopefully, I see you again in another Dev Diary. Thank you.
It's good enough. Good enough. Thank you. Sound improvements. Okay.
So, Guillaume, another important topic that we need to discuss is sound improvements after season 4.
GT3 RS jump
discuss
scare.
with us what we could be seeing?
McLaren.
Phase 5, we are fixing the Diablo VT.
That's 5, okay.
It's an important concern of the community.
Yeah.
And I think we had to, at some point, create a new soundbank for this car.
That sounds much
You know,
better.
the Diablo VT, it's a special car with a V12 that is sounding at first like
Much
a V8,
better.
like a
Yeah.
and after it screams like a V12 and a big V12. So we had to work a lot on it. And
Reflections
it took
still
some
work
time
with.
to have something credible.
I think they haven't
It's
fixed the
for
cube
us,
map
right?
thing,
Really excited
like
to,
removing the
hear
cube
it
map
with the
when you
community
put
too,
the
season 5.
RT reflections
The
on.
other improvements that I wanted to discuss is the sliders, and is that
That might be
something
because it's
you guys
work in
are looking into?
progress.
We are looking into this because we know some people are talking about we don't have all the slider we need to listen to our engine, to separate different things like Alice from,
Are you sure?
from the voice.
I don't
And
think.
for sure,
Have
it's
people said
something
that?
we will do. We don't know yet when because it's a little task we have
I
to
don't-
put in the roadmap.
I think
at
we're
some point.
good for
So
sound
we will,
options. No?
We will give you some information.
Who-
about,
who-
when we
who
will
asked?
release it, but, for sure.
No problem. The cars that are coming in year 2, I'm sure you guys are busy on like working.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. We have big cars coming, like I can tell, but
Alright, skip guys.
especially these cars in his S6, I think needs a lot of work because people wait for the sound of this engine.
Very true. Thank you so much, Guillaume, and I'll see you later in the Dev
So
Diary
you said
too.
first 5?
Like,
You said first 5, like, into the engines. Oh, Diablo VT mid-season? Oh, okay. So maybe there's like 3 other cars we don't know about that will get changed? Oh, selling. That's not really a big topic, but okay.
So another important topic that you guys have mentioned a lot on Discord is car selling, and this also improves the economy in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. I'm here with Clement again. Do you want to let us know more about this feature?
Yeah, 12C I hope is one of the
For
5.
this feature, we will add a new NPC in every hub,
Oh.
and this NPC will allow players to sell their car.
In all of
But,
the hubs?
They need to know that if they drive their car longer or too much, the value of the car will decrease.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay.
That is
That makes
nice.
sense, and I'm sure the players will fairly understand that. And unfortunately, we don't have a release date yet for this feature, but rest assured, we are working on it. And once it does arrive, I'll be sure to let you guys know in a Solar Club letter or a trailer.
Head-to-head jump scare? Did they run out B-roll
That
footage?
we hear quite often from the community regarding TDUSC. However, I have good news
Do we
for
have
you
the
guys.
player
It's
count
actually
for
something
more?
that we're currently testing here at KT. However, it is linked to many other features in the game, so it needs to go through extensive testing in order to make sure when it arrives, it's in perfect and polished condition. Rest assured, we'll keep you guys up to date through the monthly Solar Club letters and future marketing materials.
Okay, nice. Rest assured is my favorite quote from this video, not gonna lie.
So far you guys have learned a lot about Test Drive Unlimited Solo Crowns, not only Season 4, but Year 2, with Season 5 being the KT Engine taxi missions, Season 6, which we're going to go into details right now, where you get to choose your mission that you get to see developed.
Okay,
Season
mission.
7, we go over the official racing center, it has live events and Solar Pass, and of course, Season 8 being the houses. Now that being said, I'm back here with Guillaume and Alain to discuss Season 6's community mission request. First off, Alain, do you want to tell us about what missions players can choose from?
Oui, l'objectif de cette saison 6, c'est de créer un nouveau type de mission dans TDUSC. On a, sur la saison 3, on a réintroduit les missions avec navigation.
No one cares about navigation, bro. That's not a mission. That's not a mission. That's not a mission.
Succès, on a vu, les joueurs ont beaucoup joué et ont apprécié le fait que
It's just a time trial.
à la fois un type de mission très original, certains qui étaient inspirés déjà de TDU2, sauf que d'autres qui étaient des nouveaux types de missions. Et on veut continuer sur cet esprit de mission, faire des choses un petit peu différentes dans un TDU, ce qui finalement les
I think we'll get I think we'll get a selection. I don't think they'll let us do anything.
Le plus vite possible sur une course. Donc pour cette saison 6,
what did you say?
on voudrait en fait poser la question à la communauté,
I saw something racing.
des modes de mission et choisir avec eux qu'est-ce qui serait le plus attractif pour eux. Et donc on a travaillé en design et puis on s'est dit on a des idées sur qu'est-ce que ça pourrait être, qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait proposer, qu'est-ce que nous on aimerait faire sur ce type de game mode et d'émissions. Et donc on a une petite liste de choses à proposer à la communauté. On aimerait que la communauté vote pour nous dire, en fait, voilà, nous, ce qui nous inspire le plus, c'est ce mode de jeu.
Donc là, on a 4 types de missions à proposer du coup à la communauté.
Oh,
alors
okay.
On a le premier, évidemment, celui de
Detective. Okay.
Dont je vais expliquer après exactement ce que c'est.
Interesting.
On a livraison.
Package deliveries, I think I would rate that a little low, to be honest.
Le photographe et le dernier, ce sera Adrenaline.
Photograph and
Pour donner
Adrenaline.
un peu plus de contexte sur les
I
différents
think
game modes,
Detective
ça va
and
être un
Photograph.
mode de jeu, en fait,
Those will be the two
sur,
that are most interesting.
un peu le mode filature, tail, qu'on appelait dans TDU2, mais c'est un tail un peu plus sympa, c'est-à-dire où on va chercher des indices, etc. On va avoir toute une dimension un peu cool autour
that sounds like a shit ton of fun.
Avant de
Yeah,
se lancer dans la
the detective one sounds like the most fun.
Vraiment le côté détective, c'est ça.
I like the photo one. Those are the only two I like. Package ones we don't need. We've got the taxi thing, whatever. It's basically the same thing as taxi.
TDU, c'est aussi le côté histoire. Vraiment ramener cette notion.
Adrenaline we don't need. That's like basically every race in the game.
La deuxième partie, c'est
ou detective mission.
Package delivery ou livraison. Donc là, on est concrètement sur un mode de
jeu
qui
I would say ban everyone who voted for like ban everyone who voted for Adrenaline.
Différentes
what was the second? I've already forgotten what the second one is.
Ah, peut-être trop dans le détail.
On va peut-être trop dans le détail. Mais c'est un contrat un peu spécial qui va se passer dans le free roam, où le but, c'est vraiment de jouer avec les autres et d'essayer de faire des livraisons tous ensemble. Donc ça, c'est
okay, that's kind of cool for the package deliveries.
Cool, qui est assez nouveau.
But I feel like that's just like
dans un lobby pour pouvoir
something they could do to the other existing ones.
C'est photographe qui est un game mode assez attendu, je pense aussi de la communauté, qui est on a un prompt, on demande aux joueurs de faire quelque chose d'une photo dans le free roam, et il doit aller la faire. Et le quatrième mode, c'est Adrenaline. Bon, là, c'est le mode de TDU2. Je pense qu'il n'y a pas besoin de décrire. On va d'un point A à un point B. Le but, c'est de faire monter une jauge d'adrénaline le plus haut possible et de faire péter la jauge. Voilà.
Yeah, I don't care about Adrenaline. I'm sorry. I don't care about Adrenaline. I know it's a returning thing, but I don't care about it. Detective and photography. Maybe the package ones. But the only reason to pick the package ones is the package ones are only cool because of the multiplayer feature of it. Take away the multiplayer feature, the package one's not interesting. So I think you could add the multiplayer thing to the, say, car delivery missions we already have. And that just, like, demolish it. And also the taxi missions as well, so, like... Totally, Detective's 100% winning, unless people are brain dead on Discord.
Before I end off the dev diary, I have a very important person here next to me, Roman Vincent. Do you want to introduce yourself to the community?
With pleasure. Bonjour
Yeah,
Alex,
detective mission
bonjour,
spam.
bonjour tout le monde, je
Can
suis
we get
Roman,
another
le
RS6 sweep?
fondateur de Kylotonn.
Perfect. And can you let us know
Can we
about
get
the
another
history of
RS6
Kylotonn
sweep?
and KT Racing as well?
Ok, it's a long story.
Ouais.
Kylotonn a quasiment aujourd'hui 20 ans. C'est un studio que j'ai créé il y a 20 ans, à une époque où l'industrie du jeu vidéo était encore naissante. Il y avait très peu de gros studios. Moi, je viens plutôt de l'univers de la pub et du design, mais le jeu vidéo m'intéressait beaucoup. J'ai travaillé pendant 5 ans dans un des studios de l'époque, et puis très rapidement, je me suis rendu compte que ce que j'avais envie de faire, c'était mon propre studio, et j'ai créé Kylotonn.
Parfait. And the history of the KT engine, then obviously you guys are currently working on Test Drive and Endurance Motorsport Series, which I'm really excited to see release as well. But can you go into more detail about the racing focus and the KT engine?
Yes. Le
racing focus
sur
you mean of racing game focus? I was gonna say.
De la technologie en fait est né d'un constat, c'est que on peut pas être bon
entire dev diary about like getting away from the just racing thing and then they just interject racing at the end.
C'est pareil pour la technologie, le jeu de race en particulier, c'est vraiment quelque chose de très technique, de très pointu. Et donc,
I love the Apollo IE engine sound still persisting.
De concentrer et de spécialiser Kylotonn dans le racing, on a également fait un gros effort technique de développement de notre moteur propriétaire et on l'a spécialisé avec des outils dédiés au racing.
Parfait, merci Roman. And before I end off the interview, I have a question for you on what is your, I guess, favorite thing of course, vehicles. Passion is what you're mainly about, but what feature and I guess more specifically what vehicle are you more excited or happy to see come into year 2?
Évidemment, dans la Year 2, une des grosses features très nouvelles, c'est le housing. Mais j'avoue que moi, ma passion pour les voitures fait que ce que j'attends beaucoup, c'est la nouvelle liste de voitures qu'on va apporter, dont certaines très iconiques.
Lesquelles vont-ils?
Ok.
Il va y en avoir beaucoup, mais essentiellement la P72 de Tommaso. Et puis...
We have some really good cars coming in year 2, and even then there's still a lot more that you guys will see. I've seen throughout the dev diary.
Mitsubishi and Mazda? Okay.
Check for more, but thank you so much for your passion and your dedication at KT.
Mitsubishi and Mazda. Let's go. You got the MX-5, we got the Evos, you got the Pajero Evo, we got the Pajeros. Yeah, so Mitsubishi. That's kind of a weird one to bring, to be honest. But Mitsubishi, okay.
Season 5
Mitsubishi don't really have any modern cars that would...
And of course the KT engine upgrade. Moving on to season 6, as we just mentioned, where you guys get to choose.
They could have picked better. They could have picked much better brands, to be honest. But
official racing center, and of course an enhancement to live events.
Yeah, exactly. Mitsubishi.
Moving on to season 8, the big one.
At least they can give us like an Evo 3 and a Pajero Evo. But aside from those two, I don't think I want any. I don't think I want any other Mitsubishis in TDUSC. I don't really want an Evo 10. Too old.
We will continue to improve this on all fronts.
Oh, 2020 Eclipse in cross country.
I'm sure in another point of time, especially moving on to the future. What do you see?
The Mazda is interesting. I was not expecting Mazda.
I hope you guys did enjoy this development diary.
Mazda.
And I'm very excited to see the continued passion at KT.
I've just realized we didn't get Honda. We didn't get Honda.
To bring you guys the future of TDUSC and bring back the TDU DNA franchise.
I mean, they did say at least 5 new brands, right? So, minimum 5 brands. Ibiza improvement? What?
Oh, we forgot to show you this. KT really are full of surprises. And we can't fit
this is next to the streets quarters. I was right, for fuck's sake. It is next to the streets headquarters.
For now, enjoy the
I was right. I said it. I said it. I said in a private channel, but I said, oh, maybe they're making the street, the like clan stores into like into like a physical store. I said that. I said it. I don't. I will leak the fucking text where I said it. I said that. I don't care. I said, oh, the best place this looks like is the streets headquarters, but it's already got like a clan shop here. Maybe they're just physicalizing the clan shop into like a real thing, but like, this is cool. You ended Devontic. Nice. 50-50 on Mitsubishi. I think Mitsubishi is kind of mid, to be honest. I think Mitsubishi is kind of mid. Yeah. There's much better brands to bring than Mitsubishi. It's kind of a weak brand to bring, but at least to give us a Nova and a Pajero Evo if they give it to us. Oh, okay. Nice. Long-term reflections, bikes, yachts, and more. Did we all see that? Or is that the end of the premiere? I assume that's the end. Okay. I think it was supposed to end. I guess it's ended. Yeah, it's ended. Okay. I don't want to watch Top Gear Classic. Alright, let me just refresh and hopefully I can get a premiere. Yeah, okay. So here's the video again now. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Mitsubishi is kind of a mid brand. I don't know what to think about Mitsubishi. Okay. So let's see. I've got about half an hour. This is a lot of stuff. I mean, the season 4 stuff was nice. It's like mainly quality of life changes though, rather than actual content. The stock races are really cool. The casino is a bit still not super invested in it, personally. I'm just trying to flick through, see if there's like any more car teasers, because there were definitely some car teasers. The UI thing is coming in season 4. So we're gonna be able to have that on Wednesday. Oh, they didn't say when season 4 was during here. I mean, I assume it's Wednesday. But we don't actually know.
Change the plan for season 3. That used to be the Clan Wars.
Okay.
But we made a change.
Interesting.
In our
where were the car stuff?
We'll talk later.
Like I said, I've not got that much time, so I'm just gonna flick through and maybe we can guess what some of the future cars are. Well, evidently it's not Clément, the Renault 4L. Yeah, this was pretty cool. So I don't think the cars, the real cars are like worthwhile, but I think when they show us an image of a car, then that's like something that will come, if you get what I mean. I thought they teased something a bit earlier on, but I guess not. We got anything here? Oh wait, maybe the Cocotea?
So my French is
so I don't think this Senna GTR will come. I'm sure some knob on the Discord will be like, oh my god, Senna GTR is coming. But like, I'm 90% certain it's only like images, like specific images that they've printed out and hand the camera to an extent. These are like 200, 300 euro models that the devs probably built himself, rather than it being like a part of the game. So wait, he says surprise, right?
Guys,
okay.
look at this.
Okay. I don't speak French. I'm certain like 90% of chat does not speak French. Fortunately, we live in the year 2025. Okay, let's see. So it's just talk about the active aero dependent on speed. Around... Yeah, so it's quite comprehensive here. Link 1, Huayra gameplay 2. Okay, we might see it. I'd say like maybe Christmas time they might tease this. Is the toy car on the table count? What is that? I don't think that counts. I think that was like just there to fill it. Is that a full GT? I can't quite tell what that is. Yeah, does someone know what this is? I feel like Sasso. That's like the name of like some luxury dealership or some shit. Sasso Pagani how do you spell this car? Huayra Roadster. I feel like I can find this image. Wow. First try. I'm so good at this. Okay, can we tell which one? Is it gonna tell us specifically? I mean, it brought me to this page. I don't think it's like a BC. I don't know. It's not a BC because it'd have a wing, but I'm just checking to make sure it's not like a special edition. Oh, that's also the image. Okay, so it's just a normal Roadster. Okay. Where's my sheet? I have like a spreadsheet somewhere where I typically write down what cars are coming and not. Let's not be on my personal Gmail account. There we go. Let me just go to post-launch. So here's year 2. I've written down. I didn't mean to write the Batista, I meant to write De Tomaso P72. I mean, they've definitely confirmed it. It definitely looked like that, but now they've confirmed it. What do I think about the event so far? I think it was pretty cool. Let me actually. I don't have any music playing. It's a little awkward. Let me just go fix that. I thought the event was pretty cool. I'm a bit more excited about season 4 now, but I'm not crazy about it still. Like, I'm an optimist when it comes to this game, but I'm also a realist. And from what I've seen in that, it wasn't... season 4 wasn't that crazy. I mean, it had some nice things, the stock car races, etc. But yeah, okay, so I will just put here preemptively, say like, I'll just attach, I can add something below. So season 6 we have, well, assume we don't necessarily know this is coming in season 6, but I'm just putting this preliminary thing in here. So we've got Pagani. So it was a oh god, how do you spell this? Huayra Roadster. And that will definitely be a hypercar. P72 should be a supercar. Superleggera should be a GT, but it's probably gonna be a supercar, to be honest, if they're considering the Valor a supercar. But yeah, the Huayra Roadster is pretty cool. Alright, let's just keep going through, I guess. Yeah, I got a limited amount of time, so let's just flick through and see if there's anything else. They definitely showed us like a collage of some cars, and I feel like that was intentional. Where I think one of you thought it was like a 2017 thing. Can I send a link? Yeah, sure. It's not a private list.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the community and your proudest thing in test drive?
I'll pop it into this chat here. There we go.
Okay, perfect. And you want to let the players know what's coming?
Is this not playing? What? Oh, that is playing. Okay, whatever. So there's the link. I'll pop it in my Discord server again. I think it is somewhere here, but I'll just pop this here.
Coming in season
anyway.
4 for a test drive?
Let me pop it in OBS so that I can see. They definitely showed some extra shit somewhere. After Sard. Oh, this looks familiar. Maybe when you talked about the grouping. Was it after the grouping segment? Yeah, he talks about grouping here. Is there anything here? That looks like some paint, nothing really crazy. But I'm definitely going to have a go at Alex about that, like, Streets Hub clothing store, because I said that. I said that. He wanted to see my reaction to it, so, I mean, I guess he gets to see. Oh! it was there. Okay. So, maybe I've got a 1080p monitor. I'm terribly sorry. maybe that's best if I just post that in my Discord server and then open it again. So what's this? We got... That looks like a 720. I don't think that's a 750. Nor would I want a 750. That's just a 488 Easter. Or I can't tell if that's... No, I think that... Is that the 488 or was that the squished Corvette? One of the two. Got a Portofino. I can't tell what that is. I can't put my finger on it. I can see maybe like an upside down grill here or a circular grill here. Maybe it's an AC Cobra. Maybe, if that's a window. Oh yeah, maybe it is an AC Cobra. Or maybe it's a C1 Corvette. Like you got a circular grill here, you got the wheel here, you got like the window here maybe? Jaguar? Is it the E-Type? Maybe it... I don't think the D-Type has this like chrome bar going across it though. That's why I didn't say the D-Type. But this is a newer GTR than what we have. Okay, hear me out. I feel like the devs put this here, but these are not cars that we're gonna get. I feel like these aren't cars we're gonna get. I feel like they've just been lazy. They typed into Google what these cars are, didn't pay attention to how old the GTR is, and then put it next to these cars. I think this is bait. This is bait. I'm calling it, this is bait. I don't think we're getting a new GTR. Because otherwise, why would they show us 4 old cars that we already have, and then give us like a new car here, randomly? I think this is bait. It has to be. Yeah, this is a newer GTR. It's just bait, I'm sorry. Is it a base GTR though? Are those like bronze wheels? Is there like a GTR R35 special editions? No, it's not. It doesn't really look like a special edition, per se. I'm trying to do it justice. Okay, it's definitely a newer one. Yeah, maybe it's just a regular. Okay, I'm calling that bait from the get-go. That is just bait. I don't care what anyone says. That's bait. Yeah.
Let's see what's in here.
I don't think there's anything. Was there anything in the sound section?
Had a lot of
Yeah, they talk about the Apollo. Don't they show like another car on like a different monitor somewhere?
Yeah.
Accidentally? Oh hey Alex. Hey Alex. Did you enjoy your stream? I'm just flicking through now because I got a dart off in like maybe say 20. You would have seen my reaction after stream. I mean my reaction. I mean I could pretty much give it to you like now again. I was like, I said this. Like I said it in your private channel, so I can't really show it. But I said that this looks identical to where the streets thing is, so they probably wouldn't put something new here unless it was physicalizing the streets clothing store. That's what I said. Oh, you didn't stream? Oh, I thought you were streaming. Oh, okay, my bad. Alright, see ya, Alex. Oh, it actually says physical street store. Okay, I didn't know that. But yeah, they have a workshop here behind that. Oh no, it's not a workshop. Oh, I think it's that, like, this is supposed to be... They'll probably remove the workshop icon. I think the workshop icon is maybe, what's it? The workshop item icon, I think is just, what's it? Placeholder, that's what I'm trying to... Yeah. I don't know if there's other cars. The best shot we had at, like, finding other cars that they wanted to show us was probably that. Did anyone remember any others? I mean, yeah, there was the 917, but we're not counting that. Kind of disappointed they didn't show the DB11 Volante, but yes, it's not done again. There you go. I don't know when I was muted. When did it mute me? He ended his stream early during the premiere. Oh, okay, interesting. I guess I've just been yapping without people able to hear me. I don't know how long for. But what I was saying is that I guess this is just... I mean, this is obviously just CGI, but I guess we're not getting the taxi thing as a cosmetic to put on top of our cars during this. That would have been cool if they added that ability. Kind of miss the fact that we can't do that. Hopefully they hear players voice that, if people want to voice that. This is really cool though. This is really cool though. I'm not sure how I feel about the new speedometer. Personally, I think this speedometer would look not as ugly if if you can see where my cursor is, if this thick line here in the center wasn't there. Personally, I think that's really distracting and it makes it seem like such a big thing, but UI-wise, design-wise, lose the thick line and it looks perfect. Okay, I guess there's no new cars that they're showcasing here. This is still the Mini. A lot of... I love the new lighting. This looks so much better already. This lighting looks so much better. Oh, yeah. Much better. I mean, I was complaining about the game looking really blue, but I guess it's under certain lighting conditions. So I have to hold my judgment on that. I don't quite like how saturated the blue is, but that it might make sense in certain lighting conditions. So I'll reserve my judgment about that. But still a little skeptical about how vibrantly blue it is already. Are they showing... They're not really showing much car shit here. They didn't really show much in the graphic section either, if I'm not mistaken. These are pretty insane though, the before and after. That's crazy. Hang on. Oh wait, hang on a second. I just realized. Let me just check my email. Ooh. We are past my embargo time. Because my embargo time to show you some cool shit. I mean, like, it's stuff that you've already seen, but stuff that I guess you can now hear without music and stuff on my end. Has now come off. I'm just trying to get it now for you lot. Here we go. So you already saw the roadmap. That's not important. Day 1 gameplay. Okay, let's turn that off. So I mean, we already saw this. Which sounds so much better than it does now. Yeah, TDU embargo. I have some exclusive content that I get to show. It was at 6:15. It was at 6:15. My time at least. So I get to show you. Yeah, so you get, Matty, you get this car at level 60. So yeah, you have to get to level 60 for this. You've already seen the casino gameplay one. You've already seen the grouping. You've already seen the map UI and filters. Although I could show that again, to be fair. If we wanted to have a look at the thumbnails of cars, new thumbnails of cars. I mean, that looks a little silly. The car looks really small there, personally. But when they showed off the stock, oh, it's under the stock races one, this looks much better. I don't know, the cars look really small and mobile game-ish a bit, but The new UI I like. But I guess I get to show you the other content in here that they haven't shown as well. So here's the Valor. You did see this, but you couldn't hear it before. Yeah, it's different to the DB11. I really like it. Also, the lighting improvement around the racetrack looks so nice. The racetrack looks so nice now. Leaker. It's not leaking if it's past the embargo date in time. So yeah. Oh, we got a lot of stuff, but I'm just gonna skip that for now. I've also got access to show you the whole solar pass. I don't know why, but I guess I can show you the whole solar pass. So yeah, you get the VR widebody at the very start. This looks kind of mid, to be honest. The jewelry looks kind of nice, maybe. Does he go through each one by one? Oh yeah, that's the Porsche. I don't think he does. Paint looks alright. It's just kind of like... oh, it's fingertip stuff? Okay, I mean, it's a little bit more female stuff, but not very much. Where's the Vantage? What do you mean? What's the Vantage? Oh, it's just a livery. It's a livery for the Vantage, sorry. Just like we had this season. Whoa, I wanted to see the DeLorean. Yeah, so here's the thing I don't really understand, right? Like, to me, it would logically make sense to give the players who buy the premium pass the Porsche for level 1 immediately. That's like immediate reward for paying money. But I get that there is a lower version of the solar pass, because the VIP pass is the one with the level skip, and then there's also like the paid part, the normal solar pass paid one, which gives you access to the premium track without the level skip. But what I don't really understand, or what doesn't really make sense to me, is why is the DeLorean at level 15? Surely for like a for a 50 level pass, would it not make more sense to spread out the content a bit more and put the DeLorean at, say, I don't know, well, I guess you can't have it at level 25, I assume, because of like when the public ones are coming. Wait, let me just flick through real quick. No, level 25 isn't a free one. So it'd make more sense at level 25 or maybe level 30 for me personally. But maybe I'm just alone on that. Can we see we can just about see the Porsche livery? Just about. I thought this might look a little RWB-ish. This just looks like random bullshit go, to be honest. There's some cringe license plate text. Oh, that t-shirt looked okay. Oh, this t-shirt looks alright. Yeah, it looks nice. Drive and gamble? Wait, what? What does that say? Doesn't that say drive by day? That says drive by day. Oh, does it say gamble by night on the back, for fuck's sake? I think it probably does say gamble by night on the back. That would be funny as fuck. Okay. Money time cringe. Oh, that watch at level 33 looks really cool. Can I show the wheel? Which one? Like, I'm trying my best, but he doesn't quite flick through all of them. This one? Level 39, right. Level 39. He's still on the money time one. Is he gonna show it? I don't think he's gonna show it. Yeah, blame Alex for this one. Oh, is he gonna show? Oh, I gotta be careful. It doesn't show. Okay, I tried. And then there's the Strato, right? Okay. Yeah, the watch looks really nice. Can I show the dress? I can't. Like, unless it flashes up, on thingy, I can't show dress. This is just a video. Like, doesn't he skip over the dress? Yeah, he skips over the dress. I could maybe... What's it? I'm not allowed to just post these. I'm not allowed to post the original videos of these. So I'll probably include it in my video so that you lot get to see each of these in higher quality, question mark. But this video that I'm talking about will not come today. Also, DeLorean. There's another one. I did show briefly. Oh, there's another one. Is there... Do you remember what level it's at? I'll have a quick flick through for you now. Is it the blue one that I just saw? Oh, 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 it skipped ahead. Oh. Oh, that's so quick. It's not like YouTube where you can press like a button to go forward or back a frame. That's probably the best I can do for the dress. I don't want to be racist, but this looks a bit Indian-esque? I'm not entirely certain. I'm not an expert. But yeah, there you go. It does look really fun. I'm DMing Alex with this image with no context. There we go. Okay. That's quite funny. Alright, but that's it, I think. Oh. That looks so shit. You know what this looks like? I don't know why. It reminds me of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in like one of the recent movies that he's been in. Jumanji maybe, or some shit. Yeah, that looks... Is there another dress I just saw? Anyway, I'll have like images of the ones that I can show or I can piece together later. Okay, here's the DeLorean. It's quite quick actually. I don't know it's an EV, blah blah blah, but like, you know. I think the most disappointing thing about this car for me, for like this gameplay that we get to see, is that it's got the same sound file as the e-tron. Because right now, as far as I'm aware, all the EVs have the same, have different like sounds to each other. So I hope this changes at some point. Yeah, I don't know where the odometer's gone. Maybe it's like a hidden UI thing that you can do. Okay, here's the Sterato. Correct me if I'm wrong, this sounds deeper in tone. I feel like the normal Huracan /R8 that we have. It sounds really deep. It sounds weird, yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know why, whenever I see the Strato, it just reminds me of the Tesla Cybertruck. Like the Tesla Cybertruck is also like a vehicle that can't really off-road. It can probably do basically everything you're showing here. It's also got like the stupid plastic cladding on the sides as well. And it's also like wedge-shaped like the Cybertruck as well. Or like the Strato. I don't know why, it always reminds me of that. Maybe that's probably what I'm gonna paint my Strato based off. Yeah, that's the Strato gameplay that I get. Oh, yeah, the odometer's back, so I guess it's maybe something that you can hide. I think that's everything. Oh no, I'm wrong. Minor, I guess this isn't really leaking, but this is new information. The 911 Carrera VR widebody is a supercar. You can see at the top there. I don't know if this is stock or anything. It doesn't really show very much. It sounds exactly the same though, which I find a little weird, because if, say this is stock, why is it, or say it's like the same engine, why is it a supercar? If it's the same engine, surely it should have like the same performance. It's just a little wider now. If anything, it's a little heavier now with this kit on it. So why is it a supercar if it's got the same engine? It doesn't look faster either. I know he's just bumbling along cruising, but maybe it's just a me thing. I'm sure people will be glad that it's in Supercar class, and to be fair, I'm not opposed to it being in Supercar class, but if it's Supercar class, then I would have expected it to have some more significant changes, if you get what I mean? There's the rating of A stock Gran Turismo. Yeah, kinda. But I think the rating of the stock 911 Carrera is like 300 something, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, it's the 911 Carrera 100 something? I thought it was 300 something. I haven't got the game open and I don't think I'm opening it up. I'm just quickly showing what I can before I have to nip off. I mean this one. Maybe I'm wrong. I have some screenshots, day one screenshots I guess I can show. I mean, you got this, AMG GT. I think you've already seen this. I think we've already seen this as well of the DB11 Volante. Looks very goofy with the red interior with this color, but probably looks better with some other color exterior paint. You got this. Not sure what this is supposed to be showing. I guess this is the area behind the bar, but like, bro is just... This looks like a bartender on his break, just trying to chill by himself. We've seen this. I think we've seen this. I think we've seen this. We haven't seen this. I don't know why. This reminds me of, like, you know, those clothing stores you have in GTA where you can go around to each specific bit and interact with like a certain type of clothing item, say like shorts, t-shirts, whatever, and then be able to do that. But I very much doubt we'll be able to do that in TDUSC. I'm pretty certain you'll just go up to this woman over here and ask her, did I notice Season 5's improvements in Season 5's graphics showcase? Yeah, absolutely, there were improvements. This is kind of disappointing to me because it looks like you can't get to the very top layer, which means you can't really look out of any of the windows. So from the looks of it, the Macau skybox is pretty much just... Well, we haven't seen any daytime gameplay, but from the looks of it, it looks like it might actually be perpetually night with fireworks going off. Perpetually, like how Ibiza is perpetually dry, and it hasn't got rain, but maybe this is wrong. But we haven't seen anything during the day, so at least that would suggest to me that that is what that is. Nothing too special, just some showcases, like different things. Oh, there is a... oh no, that isn't the upper ring. This is the upper ring up here, and I don't think you can get to that. Nah. Seen that. Okay, cool. That's it. You're guessing because Macau itself isn't modeled? Yeah, I mean, like, I expected that, but I kind of expected them to... like have mock-ups or like placeholder things in the background and then just apply like a blur to the mirror, to the windows, like some frosting sort of thing on the windows, so you can't really see out, but you can at least see that there is a skyline and other buildings here. But it is what it is. Then we've got some mid-season gameplay. We can see the poker a bit closer if you want. I mean, we already saw all of this. What was that? Like a million... I was about to say pound. A million... Oh no, it's not a million. Okay, so it's 1,000 buy-in for the Emerald Room. I think it's like a 2-to-1 conversion, they said it was. So this is like 2k, you got 200k for the Sapphire Room, and then a million for the buy-in to the Ruby Room. Okay, that looks cool. I kind of like how that works. I'm not really that big into poker, to be honest. I'm not sure if I remember how to play poker. I might have to brush up on that for mid-season, but at least I've got like a couple months to do that. I don't think I like this camera, to be honest. This looks cool as an alternative camera, but I kind of hope we can change camera to first person. I really hope we can change camera to first person. It looks a bit... I don't know. It's a bit immersion breaking, this camera, for me, at least, personally. Yeah. And then you get a bit of gameplay of the slot machine, Gold Dragon, which I don't... Did it have a... Did it show the jackpot? Jackpot is 1 million. Not sure why you would play this over the other one then. But okay. That is what it is. Cool. And then I've got a couple of screenshots to show you. You can't cash out chips on launch of Season 4. There was something talking about like microtransactions and like some bullshit about that being the issue. But they're adding it in mid-season. So yeah. Something to do with gambling laws, something to do with microtransaction shit. I guess the like thinking behind it is that you can buy the solar pass with the new premium currency, and you can get credits from the solar pass, which is like you're sort of buying in-game currency with paid money. Something like that. I have no idea how these things work, but that's the only way that I can fathom this being an issue. But yeah, a couple of screenshots, nothing you haven't already seen. Yeah, I really hope there's a first person for poker. To be fair, I don't really care about poker that much, but I do hope there's a first person. Otherwise, I think that's kind of it. That's all I have time for as well. I kind of do have to nip off. I will absolutely do a summary of everything we've seen so far. Unfortunately, I will not be able to do that tonight, but keep your eyes peeled during... I don't know if tomorrow is realistic. Keep your eyes peeled for tomorrow or the day after, because I will pretty much try and summarize as best as I can this 1 hour conglomeration of like content as best as I can in a clear and concise format, so you don't have to go through like the YouTubers that will just put like, you know, just play the video, talk a little bit, play the video, talk a bit, you know, 2-hour yap session. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'll probably be working on once I get back from my party tonight. So yeah, was a lot of fun having you lot around. But yeah, I shall probably end for the night. If you're not already subscribed, please do. That really helps a lot, especially for like a small creator myself. Also, if you're interested in joining the other streams, I haven't quite factored in when Season 4 is going to drop, so some of these offline ones might change, but this is pretty much what I'm streaming for the rest of the week. Loosely for now. I've only just realized now that during the behind the scenes, the transitions here, fuck, can I showcase it? I've only just noticed I did this completely unknowingly. At the side of my schedule, I've got like Mandarin, Chinese traditional here, and then schedule like just written as like a design thing here, and they've also done it here. Kind of funny that's worked out the way it is, but yeah. Just like Discord links down below if you're interested in hanging out with this other content. But yeah, I shall probably hop off. Oh, new brands revealed, Puma and Michelin. Oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. I guess I'll have to have a look at that later. But yeah, that's all from me for now. Hope you have a nice rest of the week, and I shall see you all next time. Bye. Where is the pain of not having a stream deck? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. See you.